probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If that's yours, then how I get behind her? Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights. And if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing up my phone. But I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I've been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past. Back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks. Sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Lock the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet. And you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Ooh, girl, taste like candy, taste so good, nicknamed the brandy. Can't nobody understand it. Half the time she cannot stand me. Ooh, girl, you so sexy, I might let you rock my necklace. I think that you need a vacay cause you look like you been stressing. You stressing me every time you get away from me. But faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet. And you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Come sit it right on my face. I'ma eat all the food off your plate. Fuck a breath, we can't take no breaks. Take this dick, don't tell me wait. You know the record, let's set this straight. Pin you down to the bed, let me seal your fate. Now he blowing up your phone and I know you gotta go. But hit D&D cause that nigga gotta wait. Cause you stressing me every time you get away from me. But faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet. And you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. tone bite, tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, tone bite, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Tonight, we got to chop it up. We got to talk about what's going on in this world. But before I get on that, hold on. Salute, King. Get those likes up, gang. Thank you, Sick With It, for that 50-piece McNugget. That's how you start off a show, with a 50-piece McNugget. Salute to Sick With It. Yeah, y'all drop them flowers for Sick With It for that 50-piece. Hey, salute to Texas, Alabama. Thank you for that 10-piece McNugget. Salute to you as well. A 10-piece McNugget on top of a 50-piece McNugget. Then Sin went on ahead and dropped a 5-piece McNugget. Salute to Sin. Nigga, I appreciate you for that 5-piece McNugget. Salute, Sin. Where we at, man? We at $65 on the screen. We got $65 on the screen already, and we ain't even said a word yet. All right, but anyway, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Who else just dropped some? Salute to Honey. Says, been waiting for you to do a live on this. I'm concerned. Oh yeah, you knew we was gonna circle back to that CERN situation. Thank you, Honey, for that 10-piece McNugget. You just sit back and relax. I'm about to prepare dinner for y'all live. It's gonna be like you at Benny Honda's. I'm gonna be, know what I'm saying, flipping a little, throwing it up in the air, finna dice this shit up. We finna go in. It's like you at Benny Honda's. Y'all just finna watch me just slicing and dicing tonight. Nah, salute to you for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute. All right. Yeah, I know y'all been waiting on me to touch this subject, because if you was around during the CERN situation, whenever the eclipse happened, drop those gems if you've been around hanging out with me even before the CERN. But did anyone see me cover CERN, see me cover the eclipse, the portals, the ice walls, the Bible? Has anybody been around to see me cover all of this stuff? Because I think some people really be having me really messed up and don't know how intelligent RatchetTV really is. I don't think y'all understand how intelligent I really am. Salute to Binky Bink for that 5-piece. She said, this world is off the hook. RG4L, thank you for the 5-piece, Binky. That's $70. We 30 away from a honey bun, y'all. Let's go ahead and get that honey bun out the way. Also, tomorrow, I have a live set up to where I'm going to help my single mothers out. No married women. I'm sorry, y'all got a husband, ask your husband. Ain't nothing I can do about that. But if all my single women, I'm gonna help y'all out for Christmas. Well, not all y'all. I'm gonna pick a few ladies, drop some names in the hat. If you're a green member or a moderator, you're in the running to being one of the people that I give something to on Christmas. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Salute to y'all. Get with me on Instagram. Drop your YouTube username, and we'll go from there. All right. Anyway, sheesh. All right, but anyway, we got to get to this situation tonight. Who dropped the gems if you've been around since I covered CERN, since I've covered the ice walls, the portals, since I've covered the other Earths, the other worlds that are out there? Who has been around? Drop the gems if you've been around. Drop the eyeballs if you have no idea where I'm about to go tonight. Drop the gems if you already been here with me while I covered this stuff. Drop the eyeballs if you are new and you ain't up on Big Ratchet's intelligent shit, because we got a lot to talk about tonight. I got you, India. I got all y'all. Just drop your names in my Instagram. My Instagram is right there. One of these, Instagram, TikTok. Just hit me up. All right, so it looks like a lot of people have been around since I've covered all this. It looks like a lot of people have been waiting on me to touch this subject. And I'm gonna tell you why. I know y'all probably like, why would they want RatchetTV to cover? Ratchet just covers hip hop. Ratchet covers what's trending in the news. No. If you think just because you see me covering Diddy, Jamie Foxx, whoop, let me put it to you like this. I was covering Diddy, Jamie Foxx, TD Jakes before it was cool to cover Diddy, Jamie Foxx, TD Jakes. I've been covering all this shit from Kanika Jenkins to Alexis Ware. I can start naming names y'all don't even know about. Ariana Taylor, Alexis Morales, Zaylee Flores, The list goes on and on. Look, I don't just touch what's trending. I touch what the fuck I want to, and we make that shit go up. I'll risk my whole platform. Y'all know I've done it too many times. Salute to Bossy. Salute to Bossy for that membership. I appreciate you, Bossy. Salute. Also, salute to Fox Street for that 20-piece McNugget. Thank you, Fox Street. I appreciate you. Salute Tasha McNair Owens for that 10-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Leash, you deleted her message after she sent me a 10-piece. Leash, you got to be more careful. What's going on? Leash, you just, hold on. Unblock Tasha, y'all. What the hell? Leash accidentally blocked you, Tosh. Sorry about that. I don't even know what you said. If you want to text me or send another dollar super chat so I could know I don't even know what you said, but salute to you. Miles, be careful. Let's be careful tonight. Trina, thank you for the 6-month membership. Also, thank you, Frank Anderson, for the 10-piece McNugget. Salute, Frank. Thank you. Salute. And if y'all getting mad at me for shouting on my people for showing me love and support, fuck you. I don't care if you're getting mad. Every time they drop me $1, I'm going to stop my show and tell them thank you. I couldn't do this without them. They support me. So if you want the content, just stick around. If you're going to get mad because I'm showing my supporters support, then this ain't the channel for you. I don't never turn a blind eye when someone sends me one red penny. If you send me a penny, I'm going to tell you thank you and I appreciate you. So hopefully that doesn't break your hearts, but it is what it is. But I've pissed the military off today. I'm going to be real. The military has been mad at me for what I posted on Instagram last night. Everybody who's affiliated with these people have been up my ass. No Diddy today. Thank you, Belinda Scipio says, King, I have been here for all of it, and you are the man. Love you. Salute. Love you right back, Belinda. Thank you. Salute. Also, Leash, thank you for the 10-piece. Says, my bad, Tasha accidentally hit the button. Salute, Leash, for the 10-piece. Thank you. Salute. We got $138 on the screen. Okay. So are y'all ready to get to this show tonight? Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Hold up. All right, let's go. Y'all ready, gang? Oh man, it's time, y'all. It is time. I gotta go in. Thank you, Lena, for that that 20-piece McNugget. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you, Lena, for the 20-piece. Salute. All right, so tonight, what do I have on the menu for you guys? Well, let's just put it like this. Something has been going on in this world, and nobody wants to tell us. Raise your hands if you saw Kamala Harris and Joe Biden rush to the White House last night in the wee hours. The wee hours, almost in the middle of the morning, but in the middle of the night, but in the early hours, damn near in the morning. They pulled up to the White House about 10:30, 11:30 p.m.-ish Pacific time. Did anybody catch that? Raise your hands if you seen that last night. Drop the eyeballs if you did not. Love your channel, new subscriber. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Hot Mess Equiness. I hope I said that right. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Salute. Now drop the gems if you seen Kamala Harris and Joe Biden rush to the White House last night due to an emergency. Drop the eyeballs if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Drop the gems if you seen Kamala Harris and Joe Biden rush to the White House last night due to an emergency. Drop the eyeballs if you do not know what I'm talking about. I'm going to wait. Let me ask y'all a question. Hold on. I'm going to do a poll real quick. Hold on. Let's see. What is going on in the U.S.? Is this World War III? Is it War of the Worlds? Or is nothing is going on? I want to ask y'all a question. Hey, Diamond, get out of that. No more. Now lay down. No more. No more. My dog. It's always Diamond. I got a male and a female French bulldog that don't listen to a word I say, and the girl just always just doing whatever the hell she want to do. And so if you ever hear me just say Diamond in the background, I'm always talking to my girl dog, and she just don't listen to nothing I say. Salute to Tina Johnson for that 2-piece. Thank you, Tina. Salute, salute, salute. All right. So I asked you a question in the chat. I want everybody to participate tonight. Also, double tap that screen to get these likes up, because we should get to 1,000 likes tonight. I really want to get to 1,000 likes because this is a very important live. All right. So I asked you a question. What is going on in the U.S.? Is it World War III? 35% say it is. War of the Worlds, 56% say it was 55-37, and 9% say nothing is going on. So 9% of the room don't think anything is going on right now. They must be living under a freaking rock right now. I don't know what. Okay, so I posted a video. Let me find this video. You know what? Let's get to the show. Let's just go ahead and start exposing. Are y'all ready? Hold on. Let me see. Where we at on the likes? If 50 people hit the like button, we finna start exposing these motherfuckers right now. And they think I won't go at the illiterary. They think I won't do this, man, but I'll risk it all because they're not telling us the truth. And some of the illiterary have even come out to say something is going on. So I'm going to listen to the people who know what's going on, and I know what's going on. So I'm going to listen to some more people involved with what's going on. And if they're telling me something's going on, I know something's going on. You can't piss in my hand and call it water. Double tap that screen. Let's get to 300 likes, and we finna start exposing right now. I'm not going to hold on no longer. Let's go. I'm ready to start this show. I need 25 people to double tap that screen, and let's get these likes up if y'all ready to expose. Are y'all ready? You got to be prepared for this mission. Certain people, they're not ready for this mission. Y'all are not ready to risk your life to save everybody. And I ain't saying I could save everybody, but I damn sure can alert as many people as I can, and I could try to save somebody. Something is going on. We at the end of times. Angels versus demons is about to happen. I think this is a mixture of everything right now. I'm going to give my hypothesis on this situation, and I'm going to tell y'all what I think is going on. I could be completely wrong, and I'm up for being wrong. I hope I'm fucking wrong. I don't think I am, because what I'm looking at, I hope I am, though. I really hope I am, because if I'm wrong, then it means we still got time. If I'm right, this is a signal from God saying I'm coming. I know you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Ratchet? Okay, so check this out. Right now, we have a bunch of drones and orbs in the sky. Now, can anybody tell me, before we even talk about the drones, what are the orbs? I just want to know, what do y'all believe these orbs are? Because I know what they are. What are the orbs? Can anybody tell me in the room? What are the orbs? Someone says not real. Oh, I think you're wrong, but we can continue. Can anybody? Someone says aliens. Someone says UFO. Fallen angels. Not from Earth, plasma, God's angels. Finally, someone said angels, angels. For the people who think an orb is an alien, you need to find who God is. I'm not here to preach. This is not a sermon. I'm not here to run anybody off my platform, but I'm just trying to wake as many people up as I can. So if I have to put this platform on the line and just throw everything on the table, then fuck it. So be it. Tonight's the night. We have to do it. I want to wake as many people up as I can. And I'm not saying I'm right. But those are angels, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Those helicopters are following those things because this is a sign. Also, okay, so if those are angels, then what is coming out of the ocean that's going into the sky? So if someone says a hologram, stay with me, man. Just stay with me tonight. I don't want to lose you. I ain't trying to confuse you. But I let loose with this and I shoot through your Rizuzu. Well, I bet y'all know what song that is. Anyway, now I don't want to lose you, man. But okay, so they're saying demons are coming out of the ocean. So we got the angels in the sky, the demons in the ocean. If you read your Bible, where does it tell you that the demons? What does it tell you that they went into and where they went? I'm trying to make sense. I'm I'm trying to talk without talking. So if you read a book and it tells you where the demons went into and then they went into, can anybody tell me? I've been waiting on you to discuss this topic. There's definitely demons running around and people need to stay woke. You can look at someone and see in their eyes and faces. Salute. You right, TT Diva. Thank you, beautiful, for that 10-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Pig's water. There you go. They went into pigs. Salute, So Real TV. Salute to you. Get your membership back. Come on back to the gang. Salute to you. I see you. So if you got, they went into pigs. This is why I vow today, moving forward, after I've been doing a lot of research, today moving forward, I will never eat pork again. Salute to Deanna for those 5 memberships. Salute to you. So Real. See, you came in and got your membership. That's a sign from God right there. So Real. That you just got your membership. That's they telling you come on back to the gang. Salute to you. All right. Well, if you do your research, the demons went into pigs and pigs went into the ocean. Now you see what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro, I can't eat meat no more, fam. You right, G Money. I hate to say it, bro. I have to walk away from eating meat. After all I've been researching, fam, I can't eat fast food no more. They've poisoned us. It's everywhere. Everything is contaminated, bro. This is wicked and fucked up what they've done to us, and I have to expose it tonight. Because every conspiracy theory that we've ever thought was a conspiracy theory has come to be true. I don't give a fuck if you talking about 9/11. I don't care if you're talking about those towers. I don't care what you're talking about. Was that an inside job? We watched it. The weapons of whoop-de-whoop, we know that wasn't real. I'm going to get into all that tonight, bro. Every conspiracy theory we ever called a conspiracy theory was never a conspiracy theory. We ain't crazy no more. Y'all do understand that, right? We are the people they are running to for the knowledge now. We are the people they called crazy 10 years ago. But 10 years ago, they already knew, I don't want to say the name, Lovid Blank Teen was a thing. I know you're saying, no, that was like 2019. No. 10 years ago, they already knew that this was coming. Just like they know that they already spraying shit in the air right now and the bird flu is coming. They know it. But see, the thing with the bird flu is that has a 25 to 50%. Hey, Diamond, no more, okay? No more. No, go lay down. No more, okay? Go lay down. No. She will not listen to nothing I say. Go lay down. No more. Lay down. No more. She don't listen to nothing I say. All right. I couldn't even concentrate. She over there just chewing on this damn thing. All right. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. 10 years ago, they already knew this was here. Just like they know that this bird flu has a 25 to 50% chance of taking us out if it gets into our bodies. 25 to 50% chance. I tried to warn, like my mother said, she don't want to listen to me. She's stuck in her ways. You ain't going to listen. You're going to go out here and risk it all, right? And I'm telling you what the hell is going on. Certain people in my family never listened to me, but today they listened. I'm trying to wake my people up. Not everybody's going to follow along, and it's cool. But I'm going to try to wake as many people up as I can before this is over. So, let me see what my boy G Money sent me, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. It says, run this video whenever you get a chance. If this don't wake people up. All right. I'm gonna send it to my Instagram. All right, bet. Hold on, shit. My damn phone froze. See, something don't want me to get that video. It wouldn't even. All right, there you go. It said could not save. Oh man, here we go with that. Now it's telling me it can't save to my phone. Could not save. Hey, send it to my Instagram, bro. Send it to my Instagram. G Money, send it to my Instagram because it's not, for some reason, it's not letting me. Or send it to my phone, one of the two. Or I'll just play it from my phone. Don't worry about it. I'll play it. We'll get that message out. I'll find a way to do it. All right, y'all. So are y'all ready to start this show? I want to educate y'all tonight, man. So this is my theory before I play a video. We're under attack. Not only is this a spiritual war, this is a physical war. I do believe those drones in the sky were sent from other countries. This is my opinion, y'all. This is just my opinion. Salute to G. It says, God bless you, Ratchet. Things are getting real. Everyone stay alert and turn to God. Keep getting this message out there. Thank you, G, for that 10 piece. Thank you. Salute, salute, salute. Chance, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Salute. Hot Mess Equiness, thank you for the membership. Salute. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I don't know how to do this show. I'm just really anxious to get this message out. Okay. So this is what I think. This is my theory, y'all. Other countries have gotten together, and I want y'all, as I'm saying this, to drop the gems if you think I'm on point, and drop the caps if you don't think I'm on point. No one get blocked for putting the caps either. If you believe I'm on point, drop the gems. If you think I'm reaching, drop the caps. I think certain countries have gotten together with maybe possibly, and I'm saying things to rhyme with it, Lina, with a CH, Lina. Take the L out, put a CH. I think they are the leaders in this group of people who wanted to make a move on America. I think that they have gotten together, put their technology together, and I think that they have come over and started spying on our military bases. I think they've gotten Google images, and I think they've scanned every weak and strong point of our military. I think that the drones in the sky have been spying on everything out here to see how they gonna hit us. And it's not a matter of if they're gonna hit us. It's a matter of when this shit is going down. I think that we have been knowing that they've done it, but we just couldn't get the clearance to shoot them down because you got to get that shit approved through Congress. And it finally got approved through Congress that they can no longer go near our military bases. But they've already gotten everything they needed. I do believe there are some things in the sky that have come from other realms. I think a sign from God is right in our faces that the angels and demons are at war in front of us along with the whole world is going to be at war. I think that this is inevitable. I think cryptocurrency is at an all-time high. Everybody's trying to be the top dog. Everybody wants the money. And right now it's time to prove who is the top dog in the room. And there's 2 people that are sitting right up there that nobody wants smoke with. Nobody wants to go to war with America. Nobody wants to go to war with China. But we got to figure out who is allies with who. And it's going down. Everybody got smoke right now. It's time. I don't think that we can delay this no more. I think it's time. WW3 is here. This is just my opinion. I feel like we can't do nothing to stop this. Get out the fucking way and let it happen. God and the devil are also battling as we speak. I feel like this is a battle of spirits in the spirit realm, and I think this is a battle in the physical realm. May the best man win. And it's going to be a different time once this is all said and done. If you got a regular job in a warehouse, if you got a regular job out there being like a delivery driver, those times is over. You should have found a trade. You should have got into cryptocurrency. You should have started getting into stocks and something. You should have figured it out. You should have got on that Oculus like I told you to years ago. You should have figured this out. You should have got online and figured something out, because this is where the world is going to exist now. That outside world is dead. This is my opinion. Let's get into this show now, y'all. Now, if you think I'm on point with my hypothesis of the situation, drop the gems. If you think I'm reaching, drop the caps. Because last night, there was a shipment that came in to California for the military. Now, Kamala Harris canceled her trip to California and rushed to the White House along with Joe Biden last night. It's an emergency going on right now. They've been knowing that this was gonna happen. I don't know why they won't tell us what's up, but they won't. But they know. We're all fucked right now, and it's time to go to war. So, with that being said, let me not prolong this anymore. Let's go. This is last night what I showed.
Okay, I'm videoing this, and this is one of those drones that everybody's talking about.
What the hell is this, y'all? Look at this. There's something going on that's very sinister, and they will not tell us what this is. So to the people out there in the military and all this stuff that have been trolling me all day because of what I posted on Instagram, and I'm going to show y'all what I posted in just a minute. So y'all are telling me, oh no, this is just them transferring equipment from one place to another. You must not know how this goes. I've been in the military 14 years. I know exactly what this is. They were just transferring equipment from one base to another. No fucking shit, dumbass. You think I'm not smart enough to know if I see a bunch of military equipment on a train entering California that it got shipped from somewhere to that fucking place? I realize that. Now explain this fucking shit. Y'all all get up on here like y'all better than everybody just because of what you're doing. I get it. Thank you for your service. No disrespect at all. But it's shit like this that we want answers to, and won't nobody tell us nothing. So why the fuck is all this equipment getting shipped from here to there? Why did Kamala change her trip and say, I'm not going there? Why did Trump say, fuck that, I'm not going to New Jersey? Why is Trump even saying the government knows what the fuck this is? Everybody knows what's going on. I don't know why they ain't telling y'all. Why can't we get answers? What the fuck what are we preparing for? Don't we have the right to know? I know there's nothing we can do to stop or prevent or do anything about shit, but I just think it's people that are sitting right here in the middle, and a lot of us are gone. After this shit, a lot of us out of there. So don't you think before we out of there, or whoever's out of there, they got a right to know what the fuck this is, so they can try to prepare for it? I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to realize military equipment on a train got sent from somewhere and it's going from one base to another. We get that shit. But what is this? What the hell are y'all preparing for? What won't y'all tell us? What is in that damn sky? Why is all these damn drones in the sky? Why all these UFOs in the sky? What's coming out of the damn ocean? Somebody tell us something. Please. Am I wrong? Am I wrong right now? Drop the gems if I'm on point. Drop the caps if I am not. Also, do y'all want to take a shot, man? I think before we start this, I need a shot. I need a shot, y'all. Deanna, I thank you for that 10-piece. She says double tap the screen and get those likes up and vote on the poll. Salute to Deanna. Also, double tap that screen for Deanna. Double tap that screen for Deanna. I'm finna take me a shot before I get started. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. No, I got that tequila. I'm gonna need it. I've been getting trolled all day. Hold on. All right. Sheesh. All right, cheers, y'all. I need a shot. Cheers. Let's get this show started, man. Oh, shit. All right. All right, y'all. This is going to be one of them nights. Let's go.
Okay, I'm videoing this, and this is one of those drones that everybody's talking about. Right there. And at first I thought it was the ghetto bird, but it's not. And it's loud. Oh my god, here we go. Here it is.
What the fuck is that? So look, what is this, y'all? What is this? Can anybody tell me what this is? This ain't an airplane. This is not a drone. This is a miniature airplane. Like this look like something being in the Batman movie or something.
That everybody's talking about.
What is this? You telling me that nothing is inside of this? You're telling me somebody on the ground is controlling this big ass thing in the air? This look like a damn bus in the sky. What in the hell is this? Somebody says it could be AI. Okay, thank you for saying that because I completely forgot that I was going to say that. Now, there are certain people in the military who have been exposing something, and they're saying some of these things, we can't control them. Meaning, we have technology that could land a drone. Some of these drones we can go up to, we can get the signal, and we can land that motherfucker or make that bitch stop. We can grab the signal to that. These things that have came over here, we can't get a signal from them. We can't land them. We can't study them. We don't know how the hell to even get close to them, because once we get close to it, it does something to us. Almost like AI technology. So can you imagine going to war with somebody who can take you out, but you can't take them out? So imagine it's already an unfair advantage and we're losing in that battle. You got the drop on us, but we can't do nothing to you because once we go to try to do it, there's AI technology in it, and it's so advanced that we can't even figure this shit out. It's not there. It's like it's there, but it's not. We can't even get a signal on this shit. So that's kind of scary because that means you can get me, but I can't get you. And you'll never see it coming. Hey, it's some shit going on. Y'all better wake the hell up. Can somebody share this live and tell your family members and your friends to get in here? This is going to be an epic show.
Right there. And at first I thought it was the ghetto bird, but it's not.
Salute to So Real TV. She said, you on point, Ratchet. Salute to you, beautiful. I appreciate you for that 20-piece McNugget. Salute, salute, salute. Get that demon emoji back in your name and quit playing with me, So Real.
And it's loud.
Oh my God, here we go. Here it is.
What the fuck is that, man?
What is that?
Look at that. Look how big that is. That's not an airplane either. And anybody who says that's just some airplane, you're wrong. That was not an airplane. We just seen it up close. What is that, y'all? Somebody tell me what that is. Can somebody tell me what that is? What the hell is that? Look how high it's going. Where is that going? Man. That's some scary shit, right? Double tap that screen and get these likes up, y'all. We almost to 500 likes. Double tap that screen and get these likes up. Look at that. You're telling me that's a plane? That ain't no damn plane, man. That ain't no damn plane. Let's continue. This is what I posted earlier. San Diego, California. And look at that. They have a symbol on that. What is that? That's not our flag. But this is in San Diego. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. What are we preparing for? What is this? And see, I posted this earlier, and I'm going to play it again. I posted this earlier, and everybody from the military jumped on my Instagram. You don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing going on. This is standard. You must not ever see. We always get equipment. I'm like, no. This is the same spot that Kamala Harris was supposed to be. Why is Kamala not there? What is this? Why is Biden rushing to the White House? What is going on with the Pope right now? Why is everybody panicking? Why is there an emergency behind the scenes, but there ain't an emergency in front of the world? Y'all are going to hear, mark my word, and you'll come back and apologize to me when you trolled me. In a couple of days or a week or so, they're going to come out and tell y'all there's a national emergency. Some shit's going on. Y'all going to hear about the bird flu. Y'all going to hear about a bunch of shit. It's going to be some scary shit. They're going to tell you about aliens. They're going to tell you about foreign entities. They fixing to tell y'all exactly. And if they don't tell y'all in a couple weeks, you will find out before Trump get in that office, because there's something going on to where they don't want that man in that office. They do not want to see him. The government is about to shut down, allegedly. Oh, it's about to shut down. They don't want him here. They've tried to get rid of him. Vanguard and BlackRock also put a bid in to get him up out of here. They was banking on, and they put a wager in to get him up out of here. We're going to talk about that tonight too, man. I'm going to expose it all, dog. Look at this shit, y'all. We are preparing for something. I just don't know what it is. Look at this shit, y'all. Hey, something finna go down, man. This should be sending chills down everybody's spine right now. It should be having chills. You should be having chills everywhere looking at. Look at this, though. What is this? Look at this shit that they carrying, dog. There is something crazy that's about to happen, and it's something we're all preparing for, but we just don't know it yet. I just had a nephew that just went into the military here last week on it was like the 11th or so. And I'm telling everybody, yo, my little nephew just went out here. And why am I the only person concerned about him right now? Oh, he was nothing we could do now. Of course there's nothing we could do, but let's not pretend like this shit ain't real. They just made a bunch of people go out there. They started changing rules for a moment. They've been begging people to get into this shit. There ain't been nothing going on for a long time, but now they want everybody there. Why? Because they're preparing for something. Now, I pray to God that he returns safely, and I know he will. We'll be okay. This side is always, we prayed up and we good. But we got to stop pretending like there's nothing not going on. Let's stop pretending like there's nothing not going on. Let's talk about what the fuck is this. Let's continue. What is this? Look at this. What is this? Look at this shit. It has things above it and below it. What the hell is that? Man. If y'all are having a hard time seeing any of this, all you got to do is hit those three dots in the top right-hand corner and just remove the chat, and you can see it perfectly fine. If you just take off live chat, you can see it. Let's go. Double tap the screen. Get the likes up, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. Let's get this to go viral tonight. What is this, y'all? You can't say a rocket. This ain't no damn rocket. What is this? What is this, y'all? Somebody tell me what this is in the chat. And it ain't one. It's like a bunch of them. It's like a bunch of weird shit. What is this? It was one, and it turned into a bunch. You see, it started off like it was a rocket, but there's a bunch of it. It's like a whole bunch of these things right now. You just can't see it. It looks like one thing, but you can see some above, below. Look, this is a bunch of those things, and they're going to start branching off. Watch closely. What is this? Look, that's a bunch of them motherfuckers. Salute to Bossy for that 10-piece. I appreciate you for waking me up. Salute, Bossy. You know it's love. Salute. Look at this, y'all. Can somebody tell me what this is? Since everybody want to tell me I'm wrong. Someone says meteors. This ain't no... So it's just a random meteor just chilling. This ain't no damn. Somebody said this is meteors. Have you ever seen a meteor? When the fuck does a meteor do this? Man, get your weird ass on, man. This ain't no damn meteor. I'm talking about a fucking meteor. It just disappeared. So there's a meteor turned into a million meteors. And disappeared. And just disappeared. Into thin air. So meteors do that? Meteors disappear into thin air? Something I've never seen before. Somebody talking about a damn meteor. Elon finna have us living like the Jetsons. Nah, facts. Elon is a genius, and I rock with him as far as making money. Do I trust him? No, because I think Elon is a robot alien. I don't believe Elon is real. I believe that well, if you did know the research of these things that we're dealing with, they've already been here before. Listen to what I'm telling you. I know I'm finna sound crazy with what I'm about to say. Our government has already been in contact with these things. You do realize that, right? There is another group, a legion of things and species and beings that are out there that we have already talked to. We have already communicated with. We know they're here. They know we're here. Not only our government, every world leader has been in a room with these people. Matter of fact, once these things come out, the longer the tail, the higher up they are in royalty. The lower they are, the shorter the tail, to the point where they don't have a tail and they can walk amongst humans, because those are the people who go back and feed the knowledge. You got people sitting right next to you, breeding with the humans, doing all type of stuff out here, walking with you, working in the government, wherever. They know all of our secrets. They walked among us. They're here. They don't have a tail. They look just like us. Those are different species. And the higher up you go, the more they look like something else. And the longer the tail, the higher up they are in royalty. The stronger they are, the bigger the tail. They say to go at these things by hitting them in the liver. But some of these things are so smart, and they have AI technology to where they could predict your moves before you could even make a move on it. So they already know it's coming before it comes. But if you get a chance, the liver is the only spot. Mark my words.
They were so coordinated.
Now, this is from Mo Sargi on YouTube. I don't want to take credit for this. This is from Mo Sargi, but I have to talk about this. Now, this is going to be a long video, but I need everybody to pay attention because this is going to expose everything. This is someone from the military giving the drop on everything that's going on right now. I don't know if anybody has heard this. If you have, drop the gems. If you don't know what's going on right now, drop the eyeballs in the chat. This is very important that everybody listens to this message. I need everybody to listen to this. I have to play this tonight. So salute to Mo Sargi. I want to give credit to Mo Sargi because that's the source of this video. But Mo, please, I have to play this, man. I have to get your message out there, brother, as much as I can. So salute to Mo Sargi, but I gotta talk about this. Lamitris Chapman, thank you for the 10 pieces. Says they running in packs. Get the likes up, gang. Double tap that screen and let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's go.
They were so coordinated that they were able. They did one night that they did them. They did all of them at the same time. All within 3 minutes of each other.
All the military bases at the same time?
At the exact same time.
So 3 military bases at the exact same time were contacted by these drones. This is not something that's a secret. We know what's going on. All of our bases were hit at the exact same time. Not hit as far as like anything happening to it, but you get these drones that start popping up, and then one place is like, hey, yo, do y'all see something over there? And they're like, hell yeah, we see. Do y'all see something? Hell yeah. Hold on, let's call so-and-so. Hey, y'all see this shit? Hell yeah, we see it. What the fuck is this? But we don't have no authorization to shoot these people down because we got to get Congress to tell us we can. But in the meantime, they're scanning and Googling, Google images. They're searching everything about us. They're watching us. We know that they're here, but we don't. Well, what is it? Is it foreigners? Is it aliens? Oh, we know. Let's continue.
And you were there when it happened?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
We have aircraft outside.
So what did
But
they?
when we keep them inside, then our aircraft will go in to fly over a football game for the opening of a football game.
I need everybody to hit those 3 dots at the top and move your live chat so you can read this and see. I want everybody to read along. So move the live chat. If you got to just stop typing in the chat just to read this, it's fine. But I want everybody to if you can't hear it, I want you to read the screen. This is very important.
Yeah.
And there were, we had 6 aircraft that were getting ready to leave to do that, so they left them out overnight. And they spotted them flying over our aircraft and mapping. You can see them. They're not putting off heat signatures, but you can see like laser mapping.
Dude, that's
That
insane.
went off like 3D mapping.
Yeah.
And they went to our magazines. The magazine where we keep all the ammo for the helicopters.
Yeah.
And then the magazine where we keep all the ammo for the jets.
So these things have been mapping us out on our bases. These things they've been researching, scanning, and mapping everything out. Continue.
And my base is unique. It has these Southeast Response Team, which there's 4 fighter jets that stay there that are fully armed,
Oh wow.
that have missiles and machine gun rounds in them, and they're loaded, and they have these heaters that run that keep the engines warm, and electronics that stay on, so the aircraft actually stays turned on. And fighters and pilots are there 24/7. They rotate out.
Okay.
And they go out, and so in theory they can get on alert and be off the ground in 3 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Are you guys able to keep up? Let me know. Drop the gems if you understand what's going on, if you can hear it, if you can read it. Let me know. If you drop the gems, if you are keeping up. Drop the eyeballs if you're lost. If you're keeping up right now, drop the gems. If you're lost right now, drop the eyeballs. I hope everybody understands what I'm showing y'all right now. This is someone from the military exposing everything. Allegedly. All right. Are we good? I just want to know before I continue. Do y'all understand what's going on? Drop the gems if you do. Hey, I see you, So Real, for getting that emoji. Thank you, beautiful. I love you, So Real. Salute. So what are we doing right now, y'all? What's going on right now? We understand what's going on. Does everybody see that we already got the drop, that we know what the fuck is going on, and we're preparing for something that we're not warning our people on what we're preparing for? Let's continue.
And I've seen them do it, and they're pretty damn quick.
You've seen that?
They'll get a scramble alert, and they'll run out there and jump in the airplanes, and they're taxiing down the runway, and the canopy hasn't even closed yet.
Wow. Have you seen any of the drones over the base?
Yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you've seen the drones over the base. What do they look like?
Yeah. So there's different types. There's ones that look like kind of like quadcopters, but they have more than 4 blades. It looks like there's 6 to 8 blades on them, and then there's ones that are fixed wing that are over it. But see, the thing is, we have on our base that's designed to defeat drones.
See, he's saying the base is designed to defeat drones. Now listen to this. There's no drones that should be ever able to go over a military base, correct? Because the military has the knowledge and the technology to defeat any drone that will pop up to where you could just land this motherfucker. Now I want y'all to continue to listen to this man tell you about these drones that are above us right now. Listen.
That are flying under, if they're receiving any kind of signal,
Yeah.
they're designed to defeat them.
So it makes them
Land.
It's called,
It makes them land, right?
it sees the signal that's being broadcast to it, and it duplicates it and takes it over, or it either jams it, which causes it to land.
See, they could duplicate the signal, which they could take over the signal and control the signal themselves, or they can make the signal land. Now, anyone that's in the military, this is just military right now. Drop the gems if this is true. Drop the caps if this is a lie. This man says he's military, and he's saying that any military base has the technology to defeat any drone to where they could duplicate the signal and take the signal over, which they can control the drone, or they have the ability to defeat it to make it land. Drop the gems if that's true, military people. Drop the caps if that's a lie.
And they defeated them. They defeated our systems.
Man, that's wild.
And you don't believe
So,
this is U.S. military stuff?
now, they would have to, there's certain protocols that have to be done when you do that type of thing.
Yeah.
And so basically the Northeast Central Command and NORAD had us come and give a report of what happened because they weren't informed of it. And there's no way that anybody would be allowed to do that.
That's crazy.
And I mean, there's a lot of theories going around that it's like it's Space Force and they're trying to prove a point, but to do all those bases coordinated at that time, that take a lot of. You're talking about dozens of bases that were overflown within minutes of each other.
How long
I
ago?
mean, you can't fly.
How long ago did this happen?
That started in October.
It started in October. Do your research on everything that was supposed to go down in October. This shit we have been knowing. The drones have been here since October. The military bases have been getting scanned since October. Something has been brewing for 2 months that's about to hit in January. I believe it hits a little bit before, but January, you're going to see it hit for sure.
And it hasn't really stopped.
Wow, so it's like a recurring thing all the time.
It happens on the regular.
So let me ask you this: how come you guys don't shoot them down if you've seen them?
So under FAA law, you're not allowed to shoot down any aircraft over the U.S. without congressional approval.
Why do you think these drones are showing up to the bases? To collect information or to do something nefarious?
Nefarious. They're collecting information to coordinate a large scale. I believe to collect information to coordinate a large scale attack.
He believes they're coordinating information to do a large-scale attack, which would be, my theory is true, that more than one country is about to make a move. And I think that more than one country has come together to say, you know what? We gotta get the U.S. It has to happen. I mean, we the big dogs. Somebody authorized and said, you know what? It's time to make a move on them. Are you with us? We're with or without you, but we're going to make a move on them. I believe we all know who that is because it goes back to TikTok. They've been trying to say, get TikTok out of here. They're spying on us. They are trying to get our data and they are spying on us. Everyone's like, no, we love it. We love it, which is a good thing. But when you go to think about it, it's like, damn, were they right this whole time? This ban, because they have been trying to spy and now you see them spying, it's like, damn. Wake the fuck up, guys.
And I believe the players that are going to be involved it's not just one state. I believe it's a conglomerate of countries that are coming together that are being involved in this. Because this thing went to our magazine and flew to each corner of the magazine.
It was like,
and while it was
like analyzing it.
And there's a team from Clemson that came out, like computer engineers and robotic engineers and stuff. They came out and they're trying to figure out what signals they're operating off of. And they're not being fed a signal. So these are pre-programmed, they're running off of AI or something. They're probably taking like Google Earth images and saying, okay, scan this to give me accurate dimensions of where it is. And that way, if they can get a 3D scan, they can look for weak spots.
Does this make sense to y'all? I want to keep pausing it to make sure you're keeping up. Do y'all understand what this guy is telling y'all is happening in the military bases right now? Does anyone understand what's going on? Drop the gems if you're keeping up. Drop the eyeballs if you're lost. Drop the gems if you're keeping up. Drop the eyeballs if you're lost.
you know, because images from, you know, satellite images are not that great, but if you can go and do a 3D scan and a 3D model of something, and you take out, they scanned those airplanes while they were out there on the tarmac, and they went down the runway and scanned the runway, and then they went and scanned all the other F-16s that were parked out there. So,
is there video?
And they scanned our Apaches. So,
is there video evidence of this, like with the military?
oh yeah.
But obviously,
Yeah, there's plenty of video, film evidence of it.
Obviously, it can never be released, right?
Doubt it.
I'd love to get my
I
hands
mean,
on it.
at some point in time, it has to be released, but
Yeah. Like you saw the
I
one.
doubt it.
You saw that one in Afghanistan recently that got leaked. It was like flying over the military base in Afghanistan, and literally nobody can see it, and you can see it like appearing and disappearing, and it looked like some weird robot, and nobody was able to detect it. So some guy recently leaked it from the military. I don't know if you saw it, but it was a pretty freaking crazy video clip. I seen it in like some documentary on Netflix recently.
Yeah.
Does it look like that, or does it look like a normal drone or like a quadcopter?
No, it looks like a military grade drone. So it looks like.
Dang.
But if you look at what's going on in the world today with drones, and how much they've changed the battlefield. I mean, just look at what's going on with Ukraine and Syria. It has changed the battlefield so much to the point where the AI part is kind of what scares me the most. I mean, I wasn't happy with drones, especially when they decided to arm drones and use them for combat.
Yeah, that's like the worst idea ever.
I wasn't happy with that when that happened, because, you know, when you have zero chance of losing a life, and you're going to take a life, it makes that decision to take a life a whole lot easier.
Because
it's not nearly as weighted.
It's like they're playing a video game at this point, right?
Yeah.
It's
and to be realistic, so many people are honestly desensitized to playing video games like that you can get soldiers and people involved in that, and it doesn't faze them at all. You know?
Okay, so let me ask you this: like for the military bases, like when the drones show up there, what if one of you what if you guys got the order to shoot it down? What the heck would you shoot a drone down with?
So there's energy weapons that you have, and then there's conventional weapons that you have. I mean, basically you got shotguns, and then you have energy weapons that are designed to send out a pulse of energy that confuses the signals going to it. But if you've got something that's not being sent signals and is flying off of AI, it can be shielded from that.
So these things that are in the sky are flying off of AI. I don't want to lose you guys, so I got to keep pausing it to keep you guys caught up, because I don't want to lose you. But so far, I hope you guys are keeping up. Gems if you are, eyeballs if you're lost. But these things that are in the sky flying over these military bases are flying off of AI, so it makes it fucking impossible to fight these things. Like, what are you going to do? You can't even pick up a signal or shoot it down. You can't send energy to it. You don't know what the fuck this is. These things are flying off of AI. That's why they're able to go for miles and miles and miles and never run out of energy, never run out of it. These things are AI.
You know, my concern is they're going to use all this. Like, I've kind of thought about this, is like, what if this is like a deep state operation to kind of like expand regulations to drones and ban the public from using public drones? You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, they always try to find any reason to ban the public from using actual drones.
And I feel like this is going to turn into something like that.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's, I mean, people are going to exploit that, but this is too coordinated, it's too big, it's too much stuff going on that doesn't, because, I mean, if you're trying to do that, you would want it to be as loud and out there as possible.
Yeah.
And the stuff they're doing over these bases, nobody knows about. You know, every now and then there's a whistleblower and somebody finds out about something, but nobody knows what's going on over these bases. You know, if they did, they would be freaking freaking terrified. We have to create drone countermeasures on the daily in our workforce, in our workplace. You have to create your drone countermeasure. And right now, when you spot a drone, you just have to bring people in, and hopefully they're not getting accurate numbers of who's there and how many boots are on ground. And, you know.
So that only means that you guys are like kind of being overwhelmed by drones. Like you guys are being harassed.
Yeah, and it's well. The problem is we're so limited to our response. So our response is being so limited, and so it's the best way of saying this. We can't do what we should be doing. Is what I'm saying.
Does this make sense to you guys? We can't do what we should be doing right now. And what we should be doing is we should be going to make the first move on these people. But it's so fucking hard because, like I said, for the person in the chat keeps saying this is not AI. Trust me, AI is taking over. War is definitely using AI now. If you think that AI ain't involved, you're lost in the sauce. And I hope and I pray that you wake the fuck up. This is definitely AI.
Which is shooting them out of the sky.
They should be shooting them down, analyzing them, figuring out exactly where they came from and who's behind it. And they have been flying now for so long over these bases and over these critical infrastructures that, you know, with nothing stopping them, that they're not going to stop.
But there's no way, way that the military doesn't know where they're landing to get recharged. Like, it's not like they have an unlimited battery. Like, that doesn't exist.
So we followed one, and it flew away from the base longer than we could pursue it. We ran out. Our guys had to land for fuel.
Y'all hear that? These things run so long that we chased it on full, and we ended up on E, and that motherfucker was still going full blast. I'm telling you, they running off of AI. You could say this ain't AI, but these motherfuckers are running off of AI.
So it was flying away from the base. And this for over 400 miles.
And this is a battery-operated drone, not a fuel-operated drone.
Can't tell. It's not putting off a thermal image.
Oh, shit.
Dang. Dude, that's crazy. What? I'm so invested in this. Like, you don't understand. Like, I've been, like, living, trying to find information about this. Like, 'cause this is crazy, man. Like, this is a whole new ball game.
It is, and it doesn't, you know, there's, even if you're so let's say, you know, best case scenario, they're just hobbyist kids. There's some little group that's got some page that they're trying to fill up with content of all this stuff, and they're trying to break the law, like the kids that wanted to storm Area 51. You know, we figured out how we can do this now, you know, and they've that's best case scenario, right? Where do they get the technology to defeat the countermeasure systems that we have?
Yeah, like the U.S. has like the best intelligence and best systems anywhere. Damn.
Yeah, they didn't get that information, you know.
I don't think any country.
The kids didn't find that.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think any country has like this technology. This has got to be like out of outer space type of technology, man.
It is so deep.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk about deep state, this is like, oh my gosh, way deep state.
Yeah.
For them to be able to completely pull one over the entire military's eyes, including, you know, all the way up to NORAD and all hands, you know, that not being informed about it, which is unheard of, to believe one way or the other about it. And I've seen them on very cloudy, overcast days too.
What, the drones?
The drones, yeah.
What do y'all think about that? That's just me wanting to give y'all and you can go check the whole thing out on his channel, Mo Sagney. Salute to him, man. But yeah, that's basically that's just the very tip of what the hell is going on right now. Hopefully that gave you some insight on what the military is so uptight for, because when I post something on Instagram and everybody from the military starts commenting on my shit mad, you got to ask why. And you get something like that, you understand clearly what the fuck is going on. They don't want to talk about it. Either you don't know and you're just naive, or you know when you're trying to hide something. Either way, we going to
We are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. Them are man-made drones. And we're doing the launching or whatever. Now, what you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but it's the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down the drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist. They're above and they're below us. Yes, they do exist. And 2025 there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. Now, I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later. But just be careful, keep looking up in the sky.
I'm going to play that one more time for the people in the back who didn't get that message. Let's play this one more time.
We are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. Them are man-made drones. And we're doing the launching or whatever. Now, what you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but it's the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down the drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist. They're above and they're below us. Yes, they do exist. And 2025 there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. Now, I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later. But just be careful, keep looking up in the sky.
What do y'all think about that? Do you think he's on point? Drop the gems. If you think he's lying, drop the caps. I'm telling you, some people in the military, they're gonna put their shit on the line, and they're gonna tell us exactly what's going on.
Joining us now is the founder of the Disclosure Project, Dr. Stephen Greer. Dr. Greer, it is great to have you on. A pleasure to be speaking with you right now.
Thank you.
What is going on out there? What are people seeing?
Well, it's a complex story that make it very succinct. We did predict this 30 years ago, that they would begin to launch some activity equivalent to a false flag to make it look like there's some sort of alien attack or threat. In reality, it's a response to what's happening. And I've recently told the incoming members of the administration this, and people at the Senate Intelligence and Armed Services Committee, that we have a team of about 6 different black sites that have been running illegal projects related to so-called UAPs and UFOs coming forward in the next 30 days or so. They will bring forth dispositive evidence of this and the fact that these programs have been run illegally and outside of constitutional oversight. This is a ramp up to divert attention from that activity and could lead to some other events that would be catastrophic.
What are y'all thinking about this? It's about to be some catastrophic events going on out here. I hope my people out here are waking up. I pray that we waking up.
This is a very dangerous situation. Nothing people are seeing has anything to do with aliens or extraterrestrial intelligence. It has to do with trying to maintain the cover up on a secret program that went black, but illegal black, back in the late 1950s. So we're into a 65, 70 years of some very dangerous operations. Now, these men that are defecting are coming out of some sites I've been at. I was in a helicopter last year. After that, I was almost killed, frankly. And we were over these black sites and saw the openings that go into underground facilities where there are the man-made UFOs that come out, but also where they have illegal electromagnetic pulse weapons where they target and down the extraterrestrial vehicles that are then reverse engineered.
Okay, let me stop you. Let me stop you right there, Dr. Greer. Let me stop just because I want everyone at home I want us all to be on the same page. You're saying that we have the technology to shoot ET craft, not of this planet, out of the air, and we are reverse engineering those aircraft.
100%, and there are multiple men coming forward. They've been with JSOC and Special Forces, who are also NOCs, an unofficial cover in corporate world. One of them's been there about 29 years and is very senior and has all the evidence, and they'll be releasing the evidence and the information. Now, this creates a dynamic because it's happening before the inauguration. They plan to do it sometime between now and early January. And I've been working with these men for about 19 months, and they're serious, and they have the goods. They can prove what they're stating, but they're also going to unmask themselves. They will come forward, the name, rank, serial number, and the whole history of this, including the illegal nature of some of these programs.
Are y'all understanding what the fuck is going on right now underneath our noses as American citizens? I hope we're waking up tonight, gang. I really hope everybody's waking up tonight.
Which we don't have time to go into, but they'll curl your toes, some of the stuff that's been going on. It's quite illegal and very dangerous and horrible. But the technologies, I mean, remember the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty requires that we have no electromagnetic pulse
Could you give me, Dr. Greer, could you give us a quick summary? I'd like to hear some of the toe curling details, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, for example, they have been able to confirm one of our whistleblowers' testimony, who's a Marine, Michael Herrera, who was present at an event, stumbled across an event during a rescue mission after the Indonesian earthquake in 2009. And he came across a platform, a man-made object, about 300 feet around, that was manned by covert human operators who were American. And they had boxed up and crated up humans that they were trafficking that had oxygen tanks on this tank. And they were being moved to a black site for various types of human experimentation and use. It's horrific, some of the actions. The main operator from two of these black sites that I've been at, I will not discuss where they are right now.
Okay.
It'll be disclosed fairly soon. He actually had personal knowledge of that. So when this whistleblower came forward, who was taken to the Pentagon Aero Office and Senate Intelligence
Salute to Cocoa Butter for that 20 piece. I appreciate you, boo. Salute, salute, salute.
Committee,
okay.
He approached me and confirmed all of it. And so he said, not only that, but it's way worse than that. So there are some really worrisome programs going on without the oversight of the president or the Congress, and that has to get corrected because it's dangerous. Now, all these drones and everything going on is both a diversion, but an attempt to create a psychological warfare,
right, a psyop to distract us.
And that's really what it is, but it could escalate to something very dangerous. I mean, yesterday I was told that I personally might be arrested, that there will be a character assassination plot against me that will come out soon.
What the fuck is going on, America? I'm definitely scared right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is some scary stuff. Am I the only person in the room that is genuinely scared from this shit? Let's continue.
Austin Private Wealth shorted 12 million shares of Donald Trump's stock on July 12th. So here's everything that you need to know about Austin Private Wealth. Because if it's not an input error, it's definitely not intentional, right? As you can see, an event starkly reminiscent of strange trading activity just before the what attacks in 2001? On July 12th, do keep in mind, a day before July 13th, 12 million. Ironically, Austin Private Wealth's highest shareholders just so happen to be BlackRock and Vanguard. So what is a put option, people might ask? Well, like it says here, I pulled this good article that explains it very thoroughly. Ironically, a put option is an investment made by someone who expects a company's stock price to fall. I have no idea why they worded it wrong right there, but this still explains it pretty clearly. People who engage in inside trading by put options can make 5 times or sometimes even 100 times profits, depending on how quickly the stock plummets. And like it says here, hypothetically, if Trump did die in the assassination attempt, his company would have become worthless. Its stock would have become zero in a day. And hypothetically, the people who bought put options would have made billions in profit. The action that was taken was a shorted 12 million shares of Donald Trump's stock. Now this is the most important part, right? The potential impact that they listed was a significant loss supposedly for the company. What? And as you can see, this portfolio impact was nearly a quarter of their entire portfolio. And their portfolio value was about $1 billion in assets under management. And as you can see, in case of events like Trump's death, the value of Trump Media and Technology Group shares would have plummeted, and the put options held by companies such as the Austin Private Wealth would have been worth billions. Also, supposedly according to reports, ironically, Austin Private Wealth has also bought 36 million puts of Rumble on July 12th the same day. And supposedly, like it says right here, it's common knowledge that Rumble stock would have plummeted too if something had happened to Trump. Do keep in mind, these are all different articles, okay? Now, this is the most interesting part of it all, right? Some of Austin Private Wealth's top holdings, as reported in their latest 13F filing, include the Rothschild family, BlackRock, Vanguard, Meta, George Bush, and the Cheney family. What? And like it says here, Trump's death would have crashed the NASDAQ and DOW Jones for a week. And hypothetically, supposedly according to some estimates, anyone who had this knowledge beforehand would have made an estimated $696 billion to $1 trillion in profits. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that just a month ago, BlackRock and Citadel Securities started backing a TXSE group to launch the Texas Stock Exchange. And as you can see earlier this year, specifically in March, BlackRock created a fund with Securitize, supposedly a big player in real-world asset tokenization. And of course, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, aka my fucking grandfather, said in an interview earlier that the company's filings for spot Bitcoin and other ETFs were stepping stones towards tokenization. And have you noticed what King Griffin's latest investments have been, aka the CEO of Citadel Securities? Because when you do, things start to get really interesting. And ironically, this just so happened to happen in 2020. I'm sure you can read that for yourself, right? And why might that be so important? Well, because one of King Griffin's major investments just so happened to be in Amazon. And wow, you can easily find things just like this. This was in 2022, right? Amazon leaks Greek what project? Everything starts to make sense eventually.
I don't know, gang. I'm going to wake y'all asses up tonight. Hopefully that made sense to everybody in the room, because I just told you, these people were behind. They don't want Trump in here. And they even banked on him not being here and lost a lot of money because he still is here. Now today, they don't even want that inauguration to take place. They're trying to shut everything down and create chaos before that ever happens, before he exposes every one of their secrets.
The orbs that we have been seeing in the sky, are they angels or are they demons? If it's a demon, guess what? That means we're about to be raptured. If it's an angel, what does that mean for us then? If it's an angel, that means we're about to be raptured. Regardless of if it's a demon or an angel, let me explain why we're about to be raptured either way. If it's a demon, that means that the government is working with the demons and they're trying to further the agenda of the alien lie to push it into the world so that people can have the alien seed planted in their heart and in their mind so they can believe the lie, because the rapture of the church is right around the corner. If it's an angel, that will mean that the beloved angels are ready to pick the children of God up, and they are in position and ready to pick us up for the rapture. Now let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we're going to go to verse 10.
Is this making sense to y'all? I don't want to lose nobody tonight. Drop the gems if you understand it. If you picking up what I'm putting down, drop the eyeballs if you still lost in the sauce. Let's go.
Read on. It says, and with all deceivableness of righteousness and them that perish. The people that perish are those that get left behind. This perishing here has nothing to do with hell. It has to do with them perishing in the tribulation period because they got left behind. And if you don't believe me, let's continue reading the scripture and see what it says. It says, because, explaining why they perish, because they received not the love of the truth that they might be saved. We know it's not talking about them going to hell because the verse after talks about the strong delusion that's put upon them. They can only receive a strong delusion if they're still alive and on earth. So they are perishing because they get left behind. That moment of rapture is spoken of in the book of 2 Thessalonians 2 at verse 7. For it says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. That's the restrainer being removed. And of course, verse 8 says, and then shall that wicked be revealed. That's the Antichrist. He's going to get revealed after the rapture. But to continue.
Who is the Antichrist, though? Who would it be? And I think I know a lot of people are about to say what I think you're going to say. And I told you when it's all said and done, it might just happen. Ah, man. Is this, someone said, I see Trump. Who would it be? Someone says Trump. I see Joe Biden. I see Elon. I see Trump. I see Musk. I see, come on, y'all tell me, who would the Antichrist be? Who would it be? Somebody tell me in the chat. I see the Pope. I see AI. I see Musk. I see Elon. I see Obama. I see the Pope. AI. The Pope. Obama. AI. Obama. I see a lot of people saying AI. Okay. AI, Trump, and someone said Diddy. Someone said Diddy. AI, Trump, and Elon are the leaders. Let's go.
Continue on in verse 11. It says, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, the cause of them not believing and not receiving the truth, or having any love of the truth, that they might be saved, them perishing, they will receive a strong delusion by God, that they should believe a lie. So regardless if the orbs are angels or demons, or even holograms, let's say the orbs aren't even real, but we know it's something. Either way, God is the one that's preparing the lie for the world. And if they're talking about aliens right now, that means God is ready to execute the lie to the world. And if God is ready to execute the lie to the world, that means he's ready to execute the rapture of the church. It's time for us to fly up out of here. I hope you're ready. And don't forget what I just read to you in 2 Thessalonians 2 at verse 10. And once more, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. For people that like to talk about, you have to endure until the end of the tribulation period, that is not what the word of God is telling you. It's speaking to the Jews that are left behind. And when it speaks about being saved, you are saved by Jesus. And this right here proves that it's not talking about enduring until the end of the tribulation period, because it's talking about people that are left behind that could have been saved, but they weren't. So they got left behind and they perish. Believe that Jesus Christ died, was buried, and rose on the third day. That is how you become saved. God bless.
Man. Hopefully my message is going to resonate tonight with everybody in the room. I don't want to lose nobody, though. So drop the gems if we making sense. Drop the eyeballs if you lost. Let's continue, y'all.
The conspiracy theories have turned out to be true.
Which ones? The Trump-Russia witch hunt, Jeffrey Epstein, JFK assassination, the misuse of the Patriot Act, the Iraq War, the weapons of mass destruction, the war in Ukraine, the bombing of the Nord Stream pipeline, the open border migration caravans, the climate change scam, chemtrails, and HARP, and 9/11 being an inside job, and the Internet of Things surveillance grid, and PFAs, and chemicals in the water turning everyone gay, and the 2020 election being stolen, and January 6th being filled with undercover feds, and Bilderberg and Bohemian Grove, and global government, not to mention gain-of-function research and the threat of China, and collapsing birth rates, and defund the police, and George Soros, and mail-in ballots, and big tech censorship, and disinformation agencies, and Obama's birth certificate, and probably some others I can't think of. I mean, so a few...
Whoa. Dang. That was quick. That was quick. Should I run that back? That was real quick. Should I run that back? I don't know. That was pretty damn quick. Yeah, I know. I'm finna wake y'all asses up tonight, y'all. We're going to put it all on the line tonight. We got to. We ain't got no choice but to do this. You want to run that back? Let's go.
The conspiracy theories have turned out to be true.
Which ones? The Trump-Russia witch hunt, Jeffrey Epstein, JFK assassination, the misuse of the Patriot Act, the Iraq War, the weapons of mass destruction, the war in Ukraine, the bombing of the Nord Stream pipeline, the open border migration caravans, the climate change scam, chemtrails, and HARP, and 9/11 being an inside job, and the Internet of Things surveillance grid, and PFAs, and chemicals in the water turning everyone gay, and the 2020 election being stolen, and January 6th being filled with undercover feds, and Bilderberg and Bohemian Grove, and global government, not to mention gain-of-function research and the threat of China, and collapsing birth rates, and defund the police, and George Soros, and mail-in ballots, and big tech censorship, and disinformation agencies, and Obama's birth certificate, and probably some others I can't think of. I mean, so a few...
What do y'all think about that? All the conspiracy theories that people said were conspiracy theories turned out to be true. Allegedly. Allegedly. Let's continue.
You know, I've said for about a year and a half now that I've felt something coming. And when I used to say it to friends and family, everybody kind of just blew me off. They didn't really understand what I was saying. And now in the last 6 months, I've been noticing even non-religious people, people that don't believe in God, Satan, heaven, or hell, they're getting on TikTok and they're asking like, okay, what is actually going on? Like, I feel something's going on. I feel something's coming. I feel something's happening. I don't know how to describe it other than that.
Does anybody else feel like something is coming, or do y'all think everybody's just reaching? If you feel like something is coming, drop the gems. If you think that everybody's just overreacting and we should just chill, drop the caps.
It's like an impending something. It's like a ticking clock almost. And for me, mine started off pretty quiet, pretty small. And I would say in the last month or so, it almost feels like a balloon that's being blown up. And right now we're at the point where the balloon is about to pop. Like, it can't handle any more air. That's what it feels like. It's just so interesting. Everybody knows it, whether they want to admit it or not. Like, life is not the same anymore. Think about.
I agree. And it's been since about April, since CERN opened up those portals and we saw stuff flying in the sky. Ever since then, to me, there's been a shift in the universe. Ever since CERN opened those portals and did what they did with the hyper, whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even want to get into that because they don't like when I talk about that. But y'all remember what they did with the thing, with the big old thing underground, and they put the shit together, collashing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I don't want to get into that, but ever since then, there's been some weird shit going on in this atmosphere. Let me let her cook, though.
How much life has changed in the last 5 years. I was thinking about that the other day. Because life was so completely different 2019 and prior. And now we're just so used to the chaos. We're so used to the mess. And honestly, I feel like majority of us are just waiting for God to come back. I know I am. Because I'm just done here. I don't have, this world has nothing to offer me anymore. And the closer that you get to Christ, the more you realize how you don't relate to this world and how you want to detach. Like, I don't want any part of any of this.
I'm gonna be real. I said this last night, fam. I used to love. Okay, go back to when you were a kid, right? Did you used to watch like Michael Jordan play, and you know what I'm saying, watching LeBron come up, and every day you watch like Emmitt Smith or watch something back in the day. Like, you just look at sports back then and used to love sports and just be a sports fanatic. I'm one of those people who is like a sports fanatic, man. I love sports. I hate sports now. I used to love sitting down watching TV. Then I realized once reality TV hit, the reality was fake. I'm going to let her cook, but just let me land my plane. I used to love sitting down watching The Real World and this and that and all these Flavor of Love, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Then I started realizing what like Love and Hip Hop season 1 or whatever. And you go back and realize like, bro, all of this shit is a script. Then you look at the sports and you're looking now, it's like, bro, this is scripted. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick was a script. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid is a script. LeBron James has always been in a script, and you see LeBron James throwing up the sixes, throwing up the horns, throwing up this, throwing up that, and he's doing all this demonic stuff, and you start to realize, bro, all of this shit is a fucking... The movies are a script. The movies are pre-programming. The news is programmed. Every sitcom is programmed. They got hidden agendas and hidden messages and everything. Sports is a script. It's all a plot. The food commercials, the food they feed you. This is fucked up. This is all fucked up. Maybe I'm tripping though. Let me let her cook though.
I'm just ready to go home. And I'm just ready to meet my savior. Like, take me. I'm ready. Because this world is just a disaster now. This world is a literal dumpster fire. And it's only going to get worse. And I truly believe that Christians just need to start speaking the truth. Like, just be bold. Because the reality is if you don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you are going to go to hell. That's the truth. And I know it's harsh for some people, but look, if you don't believe in God, Satan has you by the neck. If you do not believe in God, you are going to hell. That's the truth, because Jesus is the only one. We only go to heaven through Jesus. And so if you even believe in God, but don't have a relationship with Jesus, you are going to go to hell. I'm sorry if that's hard to hear, but that is the truth. And some people need that, like, slap in the face, that reality check. And it's the time. Like, look outside. The dominoes are starting to fall. The world is a complete disaster. But it's a disaster for a reason, because the dominoes, not only are they starting to fall, but everything is starting to get set up.
Salute to Sick with it says likes looking loose with all these gems. Yeah, we going in. Can we get 1,000 likes on this screen? Double tap that screen. And I'll tell y'all, Jesus is king. Let's go.
And what is coming is the Antichrist, y'all. That is the truth. Everything is getting set up to be a digital, monitored, evil, disgusting world that will eventually implement a chip. And Christians will not be here for that. And we can argue that another time, but that's what's coming. And Jesus Christ, who died for his bride, Jesus Christ, who died for his children, for the church, he will remove us and he will save us from that, because we are not appointed to his wrath. And I think it's time that those of you who don't believe in God, you don't believe in Satan, you don't believe in heaven or hell, start looking into it. I would pose it to you like this. Are you truly willing to bank eternity on that? Are you so sure of what you think you know, with everything going on outside, that you won't even look into it? Because what I've noticed is so many of the people who want to make fun of Christians for their sky daddy, they don't even ask God to, like, reveal himself. Take 5 minutes when you're alone and ask Jesus. Say, okay, Jesus, if you're actually real, I'm going to ask you to prove it. I'm going to ask you to reveal yourself to me. And here's the thing. If you don't believe that he's real, what do you have to lose? Eternity is a very long time. And if you are wrong, you will spend eternity being burned alive. You will spend eternity. It will never end.
Hold on. So think about this, y'all. Think about this right now. For everybody, non-believers and believers. Let's just say from this moment right here, let's do 1 zillion years from now. None of us will be here, right here, in the physical form. But 1 zillion years from now, you're going to be somewhere. And guess what? 8 zillion years after that, you're still going to be there. And then 100 zillion years after that, you're still going to be there. And then 999 zillion years after that, you're still there. So there's an eternity. It never stops. Time doesn't end. Yeah, it stops out here, but it keeps going somewhere. I don't know where, but I just know that I don't want to be wrong about this. We only got one chance to get it right, and it's time to wake up, gang.
You will feel physical pain. You will be tormented. You will suffer, and you will be reminded every single second of every single day how many opportunities you missed to humble yourself and come to Christ. Jesus is very real. He died for you. He loves you more than you could ever imagine. And he is just waiting for you to put aside your feelings, put aside your pride, put aside your ego, and just say, okay, God, I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to acknowledge that the world is getting a little crazy. And I'm just going to ask you to show me that you're real. We don't have much time left, y'all. We really don't. Even people who don't believe in God are starting to feel it. The veil is thinning. We are starting to see things in the sky for a reason. They're going to use it. They're going to twist it. But there are things out there.
And you see the people trolling in the chat right now? No, just look at the chat. You see certain people are trolling. Next, yeah, she's capping. Watch closely the demonic energies that are here. Just watch very closely. It's a lot of demonic energy in the room. And it'll reveal that Satan will reveal himself every time. You think I give a fuck to put this out there? I don't expect this to go viral across the nation. I just expect for a core group of people to pick this shit up. And if we don't get it right, it's okay. And we're not here to judge nobody. But at the same time, just pay attention to the room. They right here in front of you. Jesus, he is king. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. And I ain't here to debate or do no church sermon. I just know what's real. And I ain't gonna be with y'all. I'm gonna be with the higher power. And that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Salute. And I will use my platform to say it every time. I love you, Jesus. Continue. Let's go.
I would say probably about 5% of what people are seeing are real. And that is because we are getting so incredibly close to Jesus Christ. And it is such an exciting time to be alive. All of the pieces are getting put into place. All of the dominoes are starting to fall. Things are starting to line up. And everything is happening pretty quickly, if you've noticed. It's exciting to be alive right now, to watch this unfold. And I'm just telling you, if you don't believe in God, he's real. He's real whether you want to believe in him or not. And there is a consequence to not taking just that 5 minutes and humbling yourself and just talking to him directly, because we can. We have a one-on-one personal relationship with him because he died for us. So you can reach out directly to him and talk to him and ask him to prove to you that he is real.
Now, I know that might make some people, I don't like this channel, I'm out of here. That's cool. We understand, man. Trust me, we get it. And we're not here to judge you. But I'm just here to wake my people up, man. That's what this episode is about, man. It's time to stop talking about Diddy for a day. Forget Jay-Z. It's a bigger message that I want to give to my people. And I do this from time to time. Let's continue, y'all. All right, y'all. That's just a message to wake y'all up. Hopefully this is resonating to somebody somewhere. I don't know. I don't know that anybody's picking up because I don't even see the 1,000 likes. We're talking about Jesus. We're talking about the Bible. We're talking about, this is stuff that y'all wanted me to get back to. Double tap that screen and get the likes up, y'all. Double tap that screen and get these likes up. This message ain't for everybody, but it's for you, though. If you're listening, it's for you.
As the world wakes up more and more every single day to the truth behind, well, celebrities and the Hollywood, the stars, if you will. The same stars that people have idolized in Hollywood, in music, and in the movies. It seems as though the dark is coming to light, and they all have one thing in common. They all seem to play for the exact same team. Oh, but first things first, Tiki Talk. You know me, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. All things stated here, just speculation. There are no actual things stated here. Nothing factual. Just thinking out loud, having fun. Got new boots, new boot goofing. Let's go. People will tell you who they are all day long. Sit back. They'll show you. Oh, trust and believe. They'll always show you. And what is done in the dark will always come to light. When you see Jay-Z, I'm going to guarantee you 9 times out of 10, you're going to see him doing this. Or this gesture. As above, so below. The Baphomet here. Isn't that strange? But notice the children on each side of the Baphomet. This demon. And we will always find that with these elites, these celebrities, the symbolism, well, that's just one way that they're going to guarantee to show us exactly who and what they stand for. And trust me, just like we teach our children, our ethics, our faith, our beliefs, trust and believe these people, they do this the same thing with their children as well. Some are just better at hiding it than others. As a young child and into my teens and 20s, I was in pageants and modeling. And I found it very strange the way Blue Ivy nervously, at least that's the way I saw it at first, the way she continued to pose.
Now, I know y'all, we're all over the place, but trust me, if you just open your mind up, everything that we're covering, from CERN to portals to Jesus to celebrities to what's going on with the drones, I'm going to continue to cover all this stuff, and we're landing the plane, but everything is aligned and everything should make sense to you because it's all connected. Everything is a connection. All right. So I want y'all to understand everything I'm showing y'all tonight is a connection. Everything from celebrities to the drones in the sky, to the president, to the Pope, AI technology to rappers. It's all connected. Let's continue.
That is until I realized that wasn't nervous. That was strategically planned. In fact, in almost every shot of Blue Ivy, her hands are placed like this. Oh my. Literally, you could go through almost every picture of Blue Ivy during the Mufasa debut with her and her parents, just days after Jay-Z and the alleged grape charges. She continues to pose the same, standing next to her oh-so-proud father and mother. As above, so below. As above, so below. Notice how her hand is moved down just a smidge, no longer making the triangle, but now completing the statement. As above, so below. Like so, like that. And even when she was as above, Mom was sure to be so below. But it is this shot. You can just see how proud Jay-Z is with his 2 fingers like the Baphomet as his daughter does the upside down triangle.
Look at this. It's right in your face. This is right in your face. This evil fucking family that I've been exposing. This demonic family that I've been exposing. You think I'm going to let up on Jay-Z because he tried to have his lawyers contact me? You think just because I'm covering this tonight that I'm done with? No. I'm about to wake everybody up. We're going to shake this motherfucking table. One way or another. I told y'all a long time ago, there's only one way to get rid of RatchetTV. You're not going to be able to scare him off. You're not going to be able to do nothing. You can't silence him no matter what the fuck happens. As long as I'm alive and I have breath in my lungs, I will continue to expose the truth. But even if you get rid of me, I've woke so many people up and my influence is getting so big that there's nothing you could do with me because my people are already woke. So you're pretty fucked with Ratchet Gang. I'm going to be real with y'all. You could try to censor us, but the message will get out. Let's continue.
For as below. I also noticed something very strange in almost every shot of Beyonce and her dress. It seems to have some sort of a shape of a triangle, and in many shots you can see the all-seeing eye. Now, although clearly it wasn't part of the dress design, it just so happened that the shadows would create the pyramid with the eye right in the center of her chest. Also, if you pay close enough attention to Beyonce's dress and you look at it, it, my friends, looks an awful lot like a ram, like the Baphomet. Now, when I tell you, let people try to tell you who they are. Oh, they will all day. It's the entire sit back and let them show you that I want you to pay closer attention to. Oopsie poopsie, they always slip. What is done in the dark, as I said, is always brought to light. So let's see what has been done in the dark with the NFL, along with Disney, that is now being obviously brought to light. After a civil suit was recently, in just the past few days, brought against Jay-Z, after a woman, now 13 at the time of the incident, has filed a civil suit claiming that both Jay-Z and Diddy had R-worded her, raped her, at an after-party after the MTV Music Awards years back. Just days after this civil suit was filed and it broke news, the Carters were welcomed onto the red carpet, none other than Disney themselves. And sure, yes, absolutely, Beyonce and her daughter Blue Ivy played main character roles in the movie Mufasa. It still makes me kind of wonder, Disney? You're okay with that?
Of course Disney is. If you did your research on Disney, you would know Walt Disney is a Satanist, allegedly, or he was. And he's one of the most evil people that ever existed, and he trafficked the younger generation and also had hidden tunnels and hidden rooms at Disneyland. Also put hidden messages for children to be promiscuous, for children to go against everything godly in his cartoons. So let's not be surprised about Disney getting behind these motherfuckers.
You're going to gallivant and parade the Carters on the red carpet. Disney. Jay-Z, who is now up against civil charges for being the assailant in an R-word civil suit. Okay. But really, are we shocked with Disney? I can't even count how many videos I've done over the years about the Disney truths. And they go way back. Oh, I'm talking black and white Mickey Mouse way back.
Remember the Island movie where they took the little boys to the island, just like Epstein Island? Come on, this shit is sinister. It's been going on. Epstein was just a part of the program. Diddy was just a part of the program. This is something that we all have knew about. And when I say we, I mean, you think the same government that is doing this with the drones, and you think they didn't know about Epstein and how to stop this, and you don't think they know about the flight logs and the list? No, they're not exposing it because they're a part of it. You think the Coca-Cola trucks with children on them, you think that they didn't know about this? But no, they're a part of it. All the children that went missing in Maui when they did the Project Bluebeam and all those fires, no, they were a part of that. The land grab, Jeff Bezos, Oprah Winfrey, underground tunnels. Diddy is just the start of this shit. Fuck Diddy. May he rot in fucking prison for the rest of his life. Fuck Diddy. I don't give a fuck about Diddy. He's just, but my point with Diddy is, he is a small fry in a big pool full of fish. He's just a small fry in a pool, in an ocean full of fish and sharks and whales. There's a lot more people who should go down besides Diddy. He should go down, and he will. But there's a lot of people who should go down with him.
Where they subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, throw things in there, let's just say, that are not meant for children's eyes throughout all of their movies that they've made. So yeah, ask me if I am shocked that Disney is okay with having them on the red carpet. No, I'm not shocked. But trust and believe. We just sat back and the NFL let us know exactly who they are. As just days after allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy with this young 13-year-old girl hit the newsstands and a civil court case, well, just 14 hours ago, the NFL showed us who they are when this hit the headlines regarding Jay-Z playing as the halftime show at this coming up Super Bowl. NFL commissioner says Jay-Z R-word allegation won't impact Super Bowl halftime show relationship. Oh my. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell on Wednesday said the grape allegation against rapper Jay-Z won't impact the league's relationship with Roc Nation. The music mogul's company that has produced some of the NFL's entertainment presentations, including the Super Bowl halftime show. We're aware of the civil allegations and Jay-Z's really strong response to that. Goodell said after the conclusion of the league's winter meetings in Irvine, Texas, "We know that litigation is happening now. From our standpoint, our relationship is not changing with them, including our preparations for the next Super Bowl." Well, if that doesn't just scream who you really are, NFL, I don't know what does. A woman who previously sued Sean Diddy Combs alleging that she was raped in an awards show after party in 2000 when she was 13 years old amended the lawsuit Sunday to include a new allegation that Jay-Z was also at the party and participated in the SA. Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, said that the rape allegation made against him is part of an extortion attempt. The 24-time Grammy Award winner called the allegations idiotic and heinous in nature in a statement released by Roc Nation. Wow. The NFL teamed up with Jay-Z's Roc Nation in 2019 for events and social activism. The league and the entertainment company extended their partnership a few months ago. Wow. Kind of right in the heat of the whole Diddy thing now, didn't they? I think they're getting incredibly comfortable with not just the Super Bowl, but other events they've advised us on and helped us with. Goodall said, "They've been a big help in social justice area to us on many occasions. They've been great partners." Kendrick Lamar will perform the Super Bowl halftime show at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans on February 9th. Roc Nation and Emmy-winning producer Jesse Collins will serve as co-executive producers for the halftime show. Beyonce, who is married to Jay-Z, will perform at halftime of the Baltimore Ravens Houston, Texas game on Christmas. Wow, just wow. Actually, no. I have so much more I'd like to say than that, but on my behalf and the behalf of my family, NFL, Disney, we see you. No, not only do we see you. No, we see you. But I will not be watching the Super Bowl, and I damn well will not be watching Mufasa. God save this world, because this world needs him. People will tell you who they are all day long. Sit back. Like I said, let them show you. Trust and believe. They always will.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Now, was those some gems or was that cap? Let me know in the chat. I had to put that message in there. I had to put that message in there. I had to. So let's continue right now.
Come down a little rabbit trail with me. So many people have no idea how important the Tower of Babel is and what it means. The all-seeing eye is the unfinished Tower of Babel mentioned in the Bible. George Washington was a renowned Mason. And on the back of our $1 bill is M-A-S-O-N with the all-seeing eye.
Is anybody aware of that? Let's look at that again.
Was a renowned Mason.
Was anybody aware of this? Right here, the M-A-S-O-N on the, at every point. M-A-S-O-N, allegedly.
Dollar bill is M-A-S-O-N with the all-seeing eye. But you might ask, Ryan, why is that important? Let me show you this. The Washington Monument built in his honor is the tallest of its kind in the world. It is 555 feet high. Well, 555 feet times 12 inches is 6,660 inches. But you might ask, why is that important? I really hate to be the one to tell you this if you don't already know that. Nimrod was the one who built the Tower of Babel to go and try to defeat God. Well, Nimrod has 70 different names, whether that's Osiris or Apollo. Anyways, his birthday is December 25th, which is why we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. He's no.
Let me stop right there. Does anybody know who created Santa Claus? I went into a rabbit hole and did not know this, but now I did my own research and I figured out who created Santa Claus. Can anybody in this room tell me who created Santa Claus? Where did this come from? Because I got a story to tell y'all about this, if you don't know. Does anybody know? Let me let the comments catch up, and I'm going to see who knows in here before we continue this message. Does anybody know who created Santa Claus? Allegedly. Karma Girl says, I don't know. Diamond, stop. Tell me who. Tell me who, because nobody's saying, and there you go, Mike. Oh, so I got somebody woke in the chat. Mike, oh, excuse me, I said Mike. Michelle Lipka. Michelle Lipka says Coca-Cola. She's the only person who got it right. Oh, hold on. Joseph says Coca-Cola created Jolly Saint Nick as we know him. There you go. I see a few people are woke. Okay, there we go. I'm happy to see we got two people woke in the room. Coca-Cola created Santa Claus. Now, this is something that was going on. The people were only drinking Coca-Cola in the summertime. They had to figure out a way that we could get people to drink Coca-Cola in the wintertime. So let's create this dude. And then if you go figure out who Saint Nick really is, you get to understand, oh shit, this is some evil, sinister shit. And you start to figure out who Santa Claus really was. I don't even want to get into the story, but if you figure out who he really is, you start to look at this shit like, bro, this is some sinister shit that they got going on. Santa Claus was created to help them sell more sodas, but the people, it was a few people who they had him based upon, and it was one guy who used to clean chimneys and rob people, and it was just some weird shit, bro. Just go back and do your research on who Santa Claus really is.
Known for having a long beard, reindeer, and a Christmas tree. The Christmas tree represents Nimrod's penis, as it is the only part of his body not found. His wife started the tree tradition and hung balls on it. The garland is wrapped around it to signify a snake. The five-pointed star at the top represents a pentagram. The whole thing is one big satanic celebration. The people of Babylon would make a wish for Moloch, and then they would place their babies to be burned alive into the arms of Moloch. And they believed that by offering up their babies to this god on December 25th, they would receive everything they had requested on their wish list in the year to come. The image of Moloch was a giant statue made of iron. Underneath this image was an umid, and it was stoked with wood until it became bright red. The image resembled today's modern-day Satan Claus or Santa Claus, and people are still offering up their children to Moloch. But Ryan, why is that important, and why should we care? Well, in Zechariah chapter 5, it tells us why. And this is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. an angel asked Zechariah, "What do you see?" And he says, "This is an ephah." And I know an ephah is a unit of measurement that holds 10 omers, but that is the lead unit that holds, what does that look like, y'all? And where do these ephahs bear? And he says, to build a house in the land of Shinar. Where is Shinar? Nimrod was described as the king in the land of Shinar. That is in Iraq. Y'all, everything is connected. Everything has a meaning. And I need you to try to wake up as many people as you possibly can. Jesus Christ is the only truth that there is that we know of. And if you put your faith and your hope in Jesus Christ, you shall be saved and don't have to worry about all the lies and the deception that we've been told here on this earth. I'm telling you right now, please get your house in order. The deception, the end time deception is here, and we are being played like a fiddle, y'all. Get your house in order.
What do y'all think about that? I mean, was that on point or was it not on point? Tell me in the chat, was that on point or was that not on point? What are y'all feeling about that? They say Moloch is what of Travis Port album cover is made after. That Kane used to be in Coke back in the day. Wait until people learn about the reason why they say amen in the Bible and who it really is praising. Man. This is some crazy stuff that we covering tonight. Like I told y'all, we was gonna cover everything. We just have to go on a exposing tour in order to get this message out. Let's continue.
In your work related to vaccines, how many fetuses have been part of that work?
My own personal work, 2.
I'm going to hand you what's been marked Plaintiff's Exhibit 41. Okay. Are you familiar with this article, Dr. Plotkin?
Yes.
Okay. Are you listed as an author on this article?
Yes.
Okay. This study took place at the Wistar Institute, correct?
Yes.
You were at the Wistar Institute, correct?
Yes.
How many fetuses were used in the study described in this article?
Quite a few.
So, this study involved 74 fetuses, correct?
I don't remember exactly how many.
Turn to page 12 of the study.
Yeah, 76.
76.
Mm-hmm.
And these fetuses were all 3 months or older when aborted, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And these were all normally developed fetuses, correct?
Yes.
What organs did you harvest from these fetuses?
Well, I didn't personally harvest any, but a whole range of tissues were harvested by co-workers.
Okay. And these pieces were then cut up into little pieces, right?
Yes.
And they were cultured?
Yes.
Okay. Some of the pieces of the fetuses were pituitary gland that were chopped up into pieces to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, included the lung of the fetuses.
Yes.
Okay, included the skin.
Yes.
Kidney.
Yes.
Spleen.
Yes.
Heart.
Yes.
And tongue.
I don't recall, but yeah, probably yes.
So I just want to make sure I understand. In your entire career, and this was just one study, so I'm going to ask you again. In your entire career, how many fetuses have you worked with?
Well, I don't remember the exact number, but quite a few when we were studying them originally, before we decided to use them to make vaccines.
Do you have any sense? I mean, this one study had 76. How many other studies did you have that you used aborted fetuses for?
Oh, I don't remember how many.
You're aware? Are you aware that one of the objections to vaccination by the plaintiff in this case is the inclusion of aborted fetal tissue in the development of vaccines and the fact that it's actually part of the ingredients of vaccines?
Yeah, I'm aware of those objections. The Catholic Church has actually issued a document on that, which says that individuals
Salute to Mac for that two-piece. Thank you, Mac. Salute, salute, salute.
who need the vaccine should receive the vaccines regardless of the fact, and I think it implies that I am the individual who will go to hell because of the use of aborted tissues, which I am glad to do.
Okay. Do you know if the mother is Catholic?
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you take issue with religious beliefs?
Yes.
You have said that, quote, vaccination is always under attack by religious zealots who believe that the will of God includes death and disease?
Yes.
You stand by that statement?
I absolutely do.
Okay. Are you an atheist?
Yes.
Man. What the fuck is going on, gang? Can somebody in this chat tell me what the fuck we looking at? Because there's some evil stuff in this world. I just go down rabbit holes. And I find some of the most interesting stuff that I could find. It said, he even know it's a hell. It says, what about the clouds changing colors like rainbows? He said he was going to hell and he is good with it. I mean, you got to think about it. Some people already are accepting of what the fuck it is. Some people are okay with where they're going. Not everybody wants to go to heaven. And that's fine if you don't want to go. I mean, we're not here to, hey, look. Do whatever you choose, but I just know we trying to wake up and get to the heavens. That's it. We trying to wake up and get to the heavens. Does everybody in this room sin and fall short of God? Of course we do. Everybody in this room sins and falls short of God, but just understand if you're not a believer, you out of there. And I ain't here to convert nobody or preach. That's not what this is about. This is just about waking people up and understanding that we don't have a lot of time left. So when you're looking up in the sky and seeing drones and you're starting to see people around the military bases and you see the president's doing an emergency meeting in the White House and you start to see the military getting real quiet and getting real mad about people that are talking about what they got going on, and you start to see a bunch of craziness in the ocean, and you start to see a bunch of orbs in the sky, and you start to see a bunch of, it's just like the calm before the storm, because although we're seeing all this stuff, it's just way too calm. Why is nobody panicking? I'm looking around the room like, why are they not addressing this? They should be up on podiums telling everybody, look, man, we are under attack, or matter of fact, last time I checked, Biden said these things in the sky, we had no problem. They were just random people just flying their drones and we had nothing to worry about. These things come in peace. That's what Biden said. They come in peace. Biden, shut your weird ass up and get out of office, thug. Let's go.
Could BRICS be the 10 horns or the 10 kings in the book of Revelation? I think it's a very real possibility. Let's get into it. So let's start by looking at what BRICS actually is. BRICS is a coalition of countries that was started to essentially challenge the dominance that the United States has. They wanted to stop relying on the US dollar so much, and they wanted to start essentially a new world order. Now, BRICS started...
This is the important part of this message tonight, y'all. I need everybody to put your thinking caps on, put your learning caps on. If you already up on game, just continue to educate and get this message out. If you're not up on game, just really pay attention to this. Because I told y'all my hypothesis was countries came together to take us out. Why? Because the American dollar ain't worth ish no more, allegedly. And that's why Trump is pushing so hard for Bitcoin. Let's continue.
With 5 members or 5 countries, hence its name: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Over the last few years, they have added 5 more countries, and now as of 2024, they are officially a 10-member, 10-country coalition. Here are all of the 10 official countries that are in BRICS. What's crazy is this coalition makes up almost half the world's population, 45%, or almost 4 billion people. Now, what does this all have to do with the book of Revelation? Well, to answer that question, we have to go to the book of Daniel, because to understand the book of Revelation, you have to first understand the book of Daniel.
Salute to True Me Thompson for that 20 piece. It says, we're having church right here and now. Salute to you. I appreciate you for that 20 piece. Salute, salute, salute. We are at $298. We $2 away from $300 tonight, y'all. We $2 away from 300, man. This is a good night, y'all. Let's continue.
Now, in the book of Daniel, we have dreams or visions. We have Nebuchadnezzar's dream and then we have Daniel's dream. Both of these dreams, both of these visions represent kingdoms that were, and they also
And that was your first super on the live stream. Thank you for your first super. Salute.
represent kingdoms that are yet to come, all culminating with the Antichrist kingdom. So we're going to take just a brief look at Nebuchadnezzar's dream because this gives us a good look at the different kingdoms, and this of course plays into Revelation. So this is what he saw. He saw a statue. Each part of the statue was made up of something different, and that represented a different kingdom. So his empire, the Babylonian Empire, was the head of gold. Then the Mede-Persian Empire was made of silver. That came next, which followed by the Grecian Empire, which was made of bronze, and then the legs were made of iron, which represented the Roman Empire. Now here at the bottom, his feet and the toes were made of partly iron and partly clay. And so this empire...
Salute to Ebony Hamright for that 5-piece. I appreciate you, Ebony. Salute.
...is made up partly of the Roman Empire. Keep that in mind for later.
And Jay the Gent for that 2-piece. Thank you, Jay.
Now, these kingdoms represent the kingdoms that persecuted Israel. There are a total of 7, but 2 were not mentioned. I think they were Egypt and Assyria. They were prior to the Babylonian kingdom. Now we move on to Daniel's dream.
And Daniel's dream. That was Jay. That was your first super on the live stream. Thank you, Jay.
And he saw 4 beasts. And those 4 beasts correlate to the 4 different empires in the statue of Nebuchadnezzar's dream.
Is this making sense to y'all? Drop the gems if it is. Drop the eyeballs if you don't understand.
Now, the 4th beast here in the yellow is the 4th kingdom, or the iron legs. It's the 4th empire. It's the Roman Empire. And then you'll notice here the 10 horns. The 10 horns on the 4th beast that he saw represents the 10 toes on Nebuchadnezzar's statue. So that's why when we go back to the statue here, you'll see the toes are partly iron, because this kingdom, which is different from this kingdom arises and it's made up of partly the Roman Empire, or it's a revived Roman Empire. And so these 10 kings in the last days will start to build an extremely strong coalition that will eventually be the revived Roman Empire.
Thank you, Sneaker Chick, for that 2-piece. Salute.
Now, what's interesting is it says the 10 kings will come from this kingdom. But what we also learn is that these 10 kings will not start and finish this empire. Who solidifies and finishes this empire? Who essentially takes over? The Antichrist. The 10 horns you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour, just means a short time, will receive authority as kings along with the beast. They have one purpose and will give their power and authority to the beast. So if we go back to this verse, it says after them. So after the 10 kings have already solidified their coalition, have solidified what they began to do, another king will arise, different from the earlier ones, and he will subdue 3 kings. And this verse is why the Antichrist is always referred to as the little horn. While I was thinking about the horns, the 10 horns or the 10 kings, before me was another horn, a little one, which came up among them, and 3 of the first horns were uprooted before it. And so what the Antichrist is going to do is he's going to essentially come in and take over. He's going to come in and subdue or take out 3 of the kingdoms or 3 of the countries, and then he's going to set up his final kingdom, the 7th kingdom. Now we know from scripture that the 10 kings will come out of the old Roman Empire. This is a map of the old Roman Empire, and it is interesting that...
So who would the Antichrist be, guys? That's my only question to y'all. Who would it be? I've seen a few people saying Trump. I've seen a few people saying Elon. I've seen a few people saying a lot of names, but who would you guys bank on the Antichrist being? So are giants going to wake up and start building? Someone said Elon. Who is it, y'all? He ain't here yet, Trizzle says. AI. I've seen a lot of people say AI as well. We don't know. Prince William. They are one and the same. The Pope, AI, Putin, could be Elon. Barron Trump's son. Look at Genesis, AI, Kamala Harris. We don't see his face. I don't know. Putin, Pope. I see a lot of people saying, someone said Jesus. Someone said it's our Prince William. Test tube. AI are the fallen angels. AI is the Antichrist. Man. picture the moon and sun was out at the same time last week. That's strange. Yeah, that never should happen, So Real. That should never happen. The sun and the moon should never be out at the same time. But let's continue. We see a lot of illusions, just like that eclipse. We all watched a sun get covered by the moon with another moon sitting right there. Your real moon was sitting right there. Meanwhile, the sun is getting covered by it, but you're looking like, well, why is the moon right there and right here? Wait, is this a test run for something? I seen it. I covered it. The video is still on my channel. I was outside looking at this like, wait. And when I was out there while this was going on, I was sitting outside watching it. And when I tell you guys, I looked up to the skies. And when I looked up at the sun, it hurt. Like right before the eclipse happened, I looked up at the sun and I was like, oh my God, I couldn't look up to that sky for 0.1 second. I couldn't do it. It hurt my eyes. I got chills all through my spine. And I told everybody on the live stream, I said, that shit scared the hell out of me. I don't know what that was, but that scared me. And ever since that eclipse, I have never been able to look up at the sun again. The sun is way too bright now. Something went on that day that made the sun a different sun. I don't know what the fuck that was. I just know it scared the hell out of me and it freaked me out.
There are a lot of similarities to a map of the members of BRICS. Whenever you look up BRICS, it's New World Order stuff. It's changing the current system stuff. It's international peace stuff. BRICS expansion is a new world order of strategic multi-alignment. Think of what a modern...
For the person that says you're not supposed to look at the sun, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Who told you can't look up at the sun? Do you know what the sun means to you? Do you realize what the sun... When you was a kid, you could look up at the sun. Don't get in this argument with me. Who told you couldn't look up to the sun? Where'd you get that from? Let's continue.
Revived Roman Empire would look like a modern Roman Empire, a unified system that governs everything, that is a powerhouse. We know that the beast system is a one world system, one world religion, one world government, one world everything. It is a powerhouse. And then I found this, and this was the cherry on top for me. Y'all, we all know what AI is. Russia teams up with BRICS to create AI Alliance. It even has its own artificial intelligence agency.
What is an artificial intelligence agency? Assistance in obtaining technological sovereignty in the field of AI for the BRICS, uniting the BRICS countries in the AI fight against global threats. The BRICS Artificial Intelligence Agency. That's some scary shit.
We know that the beast system incorporates AI or is made up of AI or however you want to look at it. So this is very interesting to me. And this is actually a very recent article as of this month. So this is all new. So when I was looking at all of this, I was trying to put it all together and incorporate America. How is the United States going to play into all of this? And so I started to pray about it. I literally asked God, I was like, okay, so we have this 10-member coalition that's already established. They're integrating AI, so that obviously is the start of these 10 horns. It's already established, which will eventually be the beast system. The Antichrist is going to take over all of this. He's going to subdue 3 of the countries, and it's going to create the 7th kingdom, which is the revived Roman Empire. And as I was praying, I instantly had an image. I think God showed me, reminded me of Captain Brainchip, who is constantly talking about the Roman Empire. So is it possible that the Antichrist, who will come out of the United States, is going to partner with BRICS somehow in the near future and is going to take it over? He has constantly been talking about Rome.
Wait. Did anybody else just get chills? Let's back that up a little bit. Let's back that up. Let's go back to this AI. Let's get back to this real quick.
An image, I think God showed me, reminded me of Captain Brainship, who is constantly talking about the Roman Empire. So is it possible that the Antichrist, who will come out of the United States, is going to partner with BRICS somehow in the near future and is going to take it over? He has constantly been talking about Rome. And they don't do this stuff for no reason. Y'all, again, if you are paying attention, they tell you what they're up to. Y'all, we know that the beast system is the revived Roman Empire. So I think it's a little too coincidental that Captain Brainship over here, the one that wants to merge you with AI, is already talking about the revived Roman Empire.
And if you think about it, Elon has already told us robots are going to take over about 70 to 80% of jobs. There's going to be no more working. People are not going to be working no more. You're going to be working on headsets and virtual reality and AI. If you don't know the AI technology, which I've already learned AI technology, I know how to work it. If you don't know anything about AI, you better start researching. If you don't know anything about computers, you better get to it. If you don't know about streaming and monetizing, you better figure this part of the game out before it's too late and you broke as fuck trying to figure out what a coin is. I've already been telling my people what coins to invest in and how to do this and do that. We've already been figuring out other ways to make money because the value of the dollar is going away. Now let's rewind a little bit.
If you are paying attention, states is going to partner with BRICS somehow in the near future and is going to take it over. He has constantly been talking about Rome. And they don't do this stuff for no reason. Y'all, again, if you are paying attention, they tell you what they're up to. Y'all, we know that the beast system is the revived Roman Empire. So I think it's a little too coincidental that Captain Brainship over here, the one that wants to merge you with AI, is already talking about the revived Roman Empire. This, along with the temple being ready to be built, they have the red heifers ready. They are practicing the sacrifice. The same temple, y'all, that the Antichrist will sit in is ready to be built. We are truly living in the last hour. What an exciting time to be alive, and what an honor it is to be the generation that will see Jesus return.
What do you guys think about that? And that's what I'm telling you about the countries that have come together to get us up out the way, and they're going to be using AI technology, which goes to show you that I am probably correct when I tell you about these people that are here and doing these things with our military bases and shit like that. I could be wrong, though. Hopefully I am right. Hopefully I am right.
This is a war that should have never happened. It's a war that Russians tried repeatedly to settle on terms that were very, very beneficial to Ukraine and us. The major thing they wanted was for us to keep NATO out of the Ukraine. The big military contractors want to add new countries to NATO all the time. Why? Because then that country has to conform its military purchases to NATO weapon specifications, which means certain companies, Northrop Grumman, Raytheon, General Dynamics, Boeing, and Lockheed, get a trapped market. In March of 2022, we committed $113 billion. Just to give you an example, we could have built a home for almost every homeless person in this country. We then committed another $24 billion since then, 2 months ago, and now President Biden's asking for another $60 billion. But the big expenses are going to come after the war, when we have to rebuild all the things that we destroyed. Mitch McConnell was asked, can we really afford to spend $113 billion to Ukraine? He said, don't worry, it's not really going to Ukraine.
It's going to American defense manufacturers.
So he just admitted it's a money laundering scheme. And who do you think owns every one of those companies? BlackRock. So Tim Scott, during the Republican debate, said, don't worry, it's not a gift to Ukraine, it's a loan. So raise your hand if you think that loan's ever getting paid back. Yeah, of course it's not. So why do they call it a loan? Because if they call it a loan, they can impose loan conditions. And what are the loan conditions that we impose on? Number one, an extreme austerity program, so that if you're poor in Ukraine, you're going to be poor forever. Number two, most important, Ukraine has to put all of its government-owned assets up for sale to multinational corporations, including all of its agricultural land, the biggest single asset in Europe. In Ukraine, there's been 1,000 years of war fought over that land. It's the richest farmland in the world. It's the breadbasket of Europe. 500,000 kids almost, Ukrainians have died to keep that land as part of Ukraine. They almost certainly didn't know about this loan condition. They've already sold 30% of it. The buyers were DuPont, Cargill, and Monsanto. Who do you think owns all of those companies? Yeah, BlackRock. And then in December, President Biden gave out the contract to rebuild Ukraine. And who do you think got that contract? BlackRock. So they're doing this right in front of us. They don't even care that we know anymore, because they know that they can get away with it. And how do they know that? Because they have a strategy. And that strategy is an old strategy, which is they keep us at war with each other. They keep us hating on each other. They keep the Republicans and Democrats fighting each other, and black against white, and all these divisions that they sow.
Man. That's some deep shit, right? That's pretty deep, right? I mean, I could be wrong about everything, though, right? I mean, we all could be wrong, but I think we're right, because BlackRock, those are the people that's trying to take Trump out the office. Who is the #1 shareholder of BlackRock? Tell us, KP. Why don't you enlighten us, illuminate us, if you will? Said no lies told. Who is the #1 shareholder of BlackRock, KP? I'll wait on you. Someone said Bill Gates. I see Jay-Z. That man ate a... Nah, you got to know who that is. If you knew why he sounds like that, do your research on who that was. You better do your research. Too deep. Kamala's husband. They own everything. Shaking my head. They invisible. Who is the #1 shareholder? They said the Rothschilds. Oh, yeah. So if you look at the Rothschilds, you would know... If you really did your research on them, their name, I mean, they're not even really the Rothschilds. They come from another generation of, there's only really 3 strong families in this world. 3. It's supposed to be 7, but there's really 3 of the most powerful families. And the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers are 2 of them, but they really were not the Rothschilds. They became... I don't know. Maybe y'all don't know about that. That's a little too deep. They said the 13 family. There's not 13. I mean, there's 13 families who are in position, but there's only really 3 strong ones. They said the Builder brothers, the Rothschilds, let's see, J.P. Morgan, Vanguard and BlackRock are one and the same. They said DuPont, all of them are the same. Orsini, there you go, Orsini. Thank you. I see. So we got some woke people in the chat tonight. So if you knew about the Orsini, or if I'm saying it right there, I believe it's pronounced Orsini. If you knew about them, you know that this is all tied into that bloodline from way back then, but they just became something else. But if you know their origin, it's Orsini. Am I on point, or am I reaching right now, y'all? We need 150 people to double tap that screen and get us to 1,000 likes. Can y'all, if y'all are enjoying this content, can you double tap that screen and get us to 1,000 likes, please and thank you? I could be wrong though. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Drop the gems if I'm on point. Drop the caps if I'm lying. So do your research on the Rothschilds, man. You'll be very overwhelmed. Let's continue.
The government shutdown continues longer than any in history. I'm told this is a crisis.
Government shutdown crisis. Another Trump-generated crisis.
This crisis. Crisis. It's causing chaos, confusion, pain. It's just too much, say the Washington Post and New York Times. But wait a second. Looking around America.
And this is my point exactly. Why is everybody so calm? Why is everybody acting like nothing is going on right now? Why is nobody panicking? I've been looking up and around and wondering, like, why does nobody give a fuck about what's going on? Does anybody not realize what's in the sky, in the ocean, what's as above, so below us? What is as above and so below us? What the fuck is nobody getting about this? And why is everybody so cool, calm, and collected? Go try to talk to your mom or your family members about this. They're going to get so upset and start talking about Trump and this. I'm like, you don't realize. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Do y'all not realize what the fuck is happening right in front of your eyes? And do you not realize what's going to take place in a month or so?
I have to ask, where's that crisis? Most everything seems pretty normal.
How's everything today?
Life goes on. Pundits speak as if government's the most important part of America. But it isn't. We need some government, but most of life, the best of life, goes on without government, much of it in spite of government. Of course, if you're one of the 800,000 federal workers who aren't being paid, the shutdown is a big deal.
Are you freaking kidding me again? Seriously?
Pay the workers! The furloughed workers get a lot of attention.
They're not getting paid.
But they will get paid. They always do.
I don't know, man. I'm just starting to think that this generation just can't wake up. Not speaking on us. I'm just talking about the generation. It's just like people are not waking up. They just want to be asleep. They're too busy watching elections and watching Megan Thee Stallion twerk on the stage of an election than to be woke up and even know what Vanguard, BlackRock, or any of these things even are. Nobody even understands what the fuck is happening right now. AI technology is about to wipe everything.
After shutdowns. Don't get me wrong, the shutdown's a real problem. Columnist Paul Krugman giggles about it being Trump's big libertarian experiment. But it's not libertarian. Government's endless rules are still in effect, and soon workers will be paid for not working. This is a most unlibertarian experiment. But there are lessons to be learned. Under President Obama's shutdown, government officials wouldn't allow people to enter public parks.
The National Park Service is blocking access to parks and monuments.
This shutdown, the administration's allowing people in parks. So PBS finds a new crisis: too much garbage.
National Park Services can't clean up the mess until Congress and the president reach a spending deal.
But now volunteers sometimes pick up the trash. Private citizens will step in to do some things government workers used to do. The Washington Post finds another problem. Farmers aren't receiving government support checks. But why do farmers even get support checks? The purpose of the subsidy was to protect the food supply, but most fruit and vegetable farmers don't get subsidies, and they do fine. There's no shortage of tangerines, pears, or broccoli. Grain, cotton, and corn farmers could suck it up and do fine too. Much of government we could just get rid of. The New York Times says shutdown curtails FDA food inspection. Oh no, we'll be poisoned. But if you read the smaller print, you'd learn that 80% of food inspection is done by the Agriculture Department, and they're still inspecting. But more important, the main reason food is safe is not government, it's competition. Fear of getting a bad reputation inspires most food producers to employ more safety inspectors than government requires. Beef carcasses undergo hot steam rinses and microbiological testing that go well beyond what government demands. Yet politicians want us to think it's all about government. Where government work is needed, privatize much of it. Even security work, like what the TSA does, is done better by the private sector. Go to San Francisco's airport, you'll notice the lines are shorter and they move more quickly. And passengers say the screeners are nicer.
People here are friendly and willing to help.
Not only are they nicer, the TSA acknowledged that they were better at finding contraband. That's because they're private contractors. They have to be better or they might get fired. Government never fires itself.
We shouldn't shut down the government over a dispute, and you want to shut it down. You keep talking about it.
The last time, Chuck, you shut it down.
No.
Finally, it's absurd that this shutdown is supposedly about appropriating $5.7 billion for part of a border wall. That's less than what Washington spends every day.
$54 billion increase in the defense budget.
Well, the Senate has passed the Farm Bill, a multi-billion-dollar legislative package.
Our debt will soon reach $22 trillion. Government squanders money on useless things.
They spent $300,000 studying whether Japanese quail are more sexually promiscuous on cocaine.
So when government workers protest and say, we are all essential.
We all are essential.
I say, give us a break.
What do y'all think about that? Like I said, man, I got so much shit that we could talk about and go over with all of these. We're the alleged conspiracy theorists, right? We're always the conspiracy theorists, the people who don't know what the hell we're talking about. We're the crazy ones. We are the insane ones. And like I said, when I posted that last night, and someone just hit me up before I get to what I posted. This is what someone says to me. Shalom, family. All praise to the Creator. Ratchet, Jesus is just a name. Jesus is a false god. The Western world has made billions off the name of Jesus, and he hasn't nor can save anyone. Your eyes are open. Just salute the Creator, not Jesus. Shalom. Family, all praise to the Most High God. Love you, family. RG4L. Nibiru is going to connect to our south or north pole, and we are going to flip 360 degrees in natural destruction. But we are going to get hit by a comet because we are in the debris field. They don't want us to panic. They are speeding up the NWO agenda because time is at hand and the anarchy is coming back. Nibiru is a planet. Project Bluebeam is playing a part because they are going to fake an alien invasion. It's a hologram. The end goal is to take our God gene so that we can be the one with the beast and the elect would be fooled. Stay woke. It's supposed to be Nook in America from Ukraine. False flag. Now, we're just not going to go with your talk on Jesus. That I ain't going to go with. I mean, feel free to feel however you want to, but I am not. All I could say to you guys is, if you're wrong, you're wrong forever. If you're wrong about how you feel about him, and you see what my hat says, can y'all read my hat? I don't know. Can y'all read that? Yeah, can you read that? Can you read my hat right now? What does my hat say? What does my hat say right there? Can y'all read that? What does that say? What does my hat say? Are you reading that right there? You see what my hat says? All right. I mean, I don't know who you're trying to convince, but I mean, you can't wake me up. I'm already here. You can't convince me anything that I've already did my research on and I know. So if you see me with this, you're not telling me nothing else. You're not convincing me of anything else. You can stay out of my inbox with this type of talk. I mean, I feel free however you want to feel. But you see what my hat says, and I ain't going nowhere with that. So it is what it is. I'm not here to convert you or tell you nothing that you don't believe. So believe whatever you want to believe, but just don't talk to me about who this is when I already know. And I'm woke, and I accept him as my Lord and Savior. So, I mean, if you think he's false, hey, maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. But if you're wrong, 10 billion, zillion, quadrillion, bazillion years from now, you might live to regret that. And if I'm right, 10 billion, gazillion, trillion, zillion, marillion, whatever years from now, I'll be in paradise. Maybe, God willing. I don't know. Oh yeah, G Money also sent me something he wanted me to play. Let me get to this. I can't save it for some reason in my phone, so it won't even let me play it. That's the crazy part. It won't even let me play the damn. That's weird. Why won't it let me play? He sent me a video. He's like, this will wake everybody up, but it won't even let me play the damn video. That's the crazy part. It won't let me play it. Like, it's just frozen. Damn it. It won't let me save it. It won't let me play it. That's weird. I can't save it to my phone and I can't play it. It says could not save. Every time I go to save it, it just says I cannot save it. That's weird as fuck. Damn, G Money, if you could send me that another way, I don't know, man. But it will not let me play what you sent me. Let's see. What is this? Possible lockdown in 2025. Okay, somebody just sent me something else. Let me send this to myself. Let me get over here real quick and play this. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go here. Let's see what they sent me. Let's go here.
We got emergency White House briefings in the middle of the night. We have the bird flu with a state of emergency in California. And we got the drones, we got the orbs, we got emergency White House briefings in the middle of the night. We have the bird flu with a state of emergency in California. And to top it all off, we have Russia, who just said they want to test our air defense systems by sending a few ballistic missiles over here and see what happens. So if there's any consolation to what we might see in 2025, a potential lockdown isn't that far-fetched. Whether it's with the illness, create another pandemic like the swine flu, or if it's war, or if it's drones, and they feel like they need to protect us from the drones or any foreign adversary, and they tell us to go in lockdown. And there's people who've been trying to say that as a theory, that with the government shutdown, Biden can relinquish the presidency over to Kamala. Then when Kamala has it, she can not let the inauguration happen until the country is safe enough for her to relinquish her power. So there's a lot of things up in the air, but it seems like we're in for one heck of a ride in 2025. We'll see.
Let's listen to that one more time.
We got the drones, we got the orbs, we got emergency White House briefings in the middle of the night. We have the bird flu with a state of emergency in California. And to top it all off, we have Russia, who just said they want to test our air defense systems by sending a few ballistic missiles over here and see what happens. So if there's any consolation to what we might see in 2025, a potential lockdown isn't that far-fetched.
Salute to Prissy for that honey bun. I appreciate you, Prissy, for that honey bun. Salute, salute, salute. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Where we at? We at $407. I am not mad at that. Can we get to 5? Shit, at that point, can we get to 5 honey buns tonight? Hold on, let's rewind this again because this message is getting received. This message is getting received tonight. Let's go.
Orbs, we got emergency White House briefings in the middle of the night. We have the bird flu with a state of emergency in California. And to top it all off, we have Russia, who just said they want to test our air defense systems by sending a few ballistic missiles over here and see what happens. So if there's any consolation to what we might see in 2025, a potential lockdown isn't that far-fetched. Whether it's with the...
And right now, if y'all want to send me something to watch that you've just been wanting me to cover, right now be the perfect time. Hit my Instagram right now. Hit my Instagram right now. The Instagram is TheRatchetTV. Just send me the link on TikTok or wherever. I'm going to play it right now. This is something one of my subscribers just sent me.
The illness, create another pandemic like the swine flu, or if it's war, or if it's drones, and they feel like they need to protect us from the drones or any foreign adversary, and they tell us to go in lockdown. And there's people who've been trying to say that as a theory, that with the government shutdown, Biden can relinquish the presidency over to Kamala. Then when Kamala has it, she can not let the inauguration happen until the country is safe enough for her to relinquish her power. So there's a lot of things up in the air, but it seems like we're in for one heck of a ride in 2025.
We gonna see. I do believe you, sir, that we are in for one hell of a ride in 2025. Thank you for sending me that. Let's see if this
you will cook the meat. You gonna cook all the blood out of the meat, which is where all the nutrients at. Right? And you black people, we want our shit well done.
Yeah.
Crispy. Hey, look, so check this out. You wouldn't eat that meat unseasoned. We talk about white people for doing that all the time. Because they're closer to carnivores than us. They don't need seasoning on their meat. That's why they eat their meat bland. Because they got the hydrochloric acid to actually break their food down too. But that's a different topic though. But check this out. You are so much of a frugivore and ogivore. You would get that meat. You would cook all the blood out of it because you ain't finna eat no bloody meat because you're not a carnivore. And guess what you put on top of it? Vegetables and fruits. Tomatoes, fruit. Lettuce, vegetables. Pickles, fruit, vegetables, whichever culture you want to come from. You see that? Mustard seed, that's a fruit. Ketchup come from tomato. That's another fruit. Then you put grains, vegetables, a vegetable seed on top of it and call it a hamburger bun. Hold on, let's not talk about the freaking seasoning that you season that meat up with to make it taste good. You done did everything in your power to get away from the meat. You season it with paprika, you season it with cilantro, you season it with lemon pepper, you season it with all these fruits, vegetables, and herbs, and then you put all fruits, vegetables, herbs on top of it just to eat it for it can taste good. Yeah. So technically, meat don't even taste good in its natural state to you.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned, G Money. That's some good shit you sent me, brother. That is deep. I want to play that again. Hold on, let's play that again. If y'all want to send me something, send it to me now. I want to play that again. That was deep. That makes me think at meat way different. Diamond, stop. That makes me look at meat way different.
You will cook the meat. You gonna cook all the blood out of the meat, which is where all the nutrients at. Right? And you black people, we want our shit well done. Yeah. Crispy.
But I'm gonna be real. When I did eat steak, and I can't eat steak no more. I don't want to eat meat no more, man. Damn, how I'm gonna get... Damn, man. How the hell I'm gonna get away from this shit? I feel like the only way that we're gonna... I feel like I just have to. I feel like it's something I have to do, and I don't. I mean, it's as good as it tastes whenever you season it up and do all that shit with. I just been doing so much research to know that it's fake and it's not even real, and it's just so much. But even when I did eat steak, I ate it medium rare. I'm gonna be real. But let me watch this again.
You will cook the meat. You gonna cook all the blood out of the meat, which is where all the nutrients at. Right? And you black people, we want our shit well done. Yeah. Crispy. Hey, look, so check this out. You wouldn't eat that meat unseasoned. We talk about white people for doing that all the time. Because they're close to the carnivores than us. They don't need seasoning on their meat. That's why they eat their meat bland. Because they got the hydrochloric acid to actually break their food down too. But that's a different topic though. But check this out. You are so much of a frugivore and ogivore. You would get that meat. You would cook all the blood out of it because you ain't finna eat no bloody meat because you're not a carnivore. And guess what you put on top of it? Vegetables and fruits. Tomatoes, fruit. Lettuce, vegetables. Pickles, fruit, vegetables, whichever culture you want to come from. You see that? Mustard seed. That's a fruit. Ketchup come from tomato. That's another fruit. Then you put grains, vegetables, a vegetable seed on top of it and call it a hamburger bun. Hold on, let's not talk about the freaking seasoning that you season that meat up with to make it taste good. You done did everything in your power to get away from the meat. You season it with paprika, you season it with cilantro, you season it with lemon pepper, you season it with all these fruits, vegetables, and herbs, and then you put all fruits, vegetables, herbs on top of it just to eat it for it can taste good. So technically, meat don't even taste good in its natural state to you.
Man. What do y'all think about that? That's deep. I ain't gonna lie, that is deep. That is deep. Let's get to this. AI programming, Will Smith.
Out here on vacation in the Bahamas, another beautiful day. Check it out, check it out. Boom. I want to talk to y'all for a minute about the power of perception. You see, there's a lot that goes in to being a hot social media content provider. For instance, y'all think I got time to go on vacation? No. I got social to do. Come on, man, this is blue screen. In fact, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what? This ain't even real blue screen. It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real. We out here on vacation in the Bahamas, another beautiful day. Check it out, check it out. Boom. I want to talk to y'all for a minute about the power of perception. You see, there's a lot that goes in to being a hot social media content provider. For instance, y'all think I got time to go on vacation? No. I got social to do. Come on, man, this is blue screen. In fact, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what? This ain't even real blue screen. It's It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.
Man, what in the fuck is going on over here? Let's continue. Now, what the hell is going on in this shit? A strange phenomenon with fire appearing to rain down from the sky was captured on video by a helicopter pilot, Colorado, USA. A bunch of people are sending me a bunch of shit. I'm gonna try to get through it. If I skim through it and it's not worth watching, sorry y'all. If it is, I'm gonna play it. But I haven't got the chance to watch none of this shit because y'all are sending it to me while I'm on live, obviously. So I'm gonna get to this shit though. What is this? Hold on, what is this one right here? I don't even know what I didn't even click on this one. Hold on, give me 1 second while. What the hell is this one? Let me see what the hell that is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let me play that.
A test to see if you would comply. They're so proud. They're so excited that the test worked. The World Economic Forum finally tells the truth about COVID. It was a test of our obedience to rapidly forming New World Order. And for those of you like Dude and DT Bro and the rest of you motherfuckers that are going to try to debunk this, this is exactly what the WEF has posted on their website. What you're looking at right here is a screenshot from the WEF World Economic Forum website. Their language, their heading, COVID-19 was the test of social responsibility. A huge number of unimaginable restrictions for public health were adopted by billions of citizens across the world. There were numerous examples globally of maintaining social distancing, wearing masks, mass vaccinations, and acceptance of contact tracing applications for public health, which demonstrated the core of individual social responsibility. It was a test.
Man. Some deep shit, right? That's some deep shit.
Does that sound familiar with the shot that they want? That they mandated everybody that they lied and told you had free will to take in 2020? Mm-hmm. They said you will be without food. You won't work unless you take this shot. We'll take your livelihood away. You cannot feed and provide for your family unless. Why did they not say you have free will to make this decision with a shot, but tell you can kill a baby?
It's your body.
It's your.
Let's stick to it, y'all. What is going on? Do y'all think these are gems or is this cap? Is this gems or cap? Y'all let me know in the chat.
Body.
That's crazy.
You can do what you want to do with your body.
Crazy.
That's a
Why
great
in 2020 did they take your right for your body to say you need to take this?
Why did they do that? I don't know. Y'all tell me why they did.
If you don't, you won't eat. You can't travel. We'll take your passport. So many things. Why? Because now we find out that many people that have had this shot, by studies, there's something new called turbo cancer.
Wow.
Of the people that have taken that vaccination.
We got to trigger words, but we're going to have to pause it for it. But.
Now, did you have the right to take that? What was my stance? I told all my people that follow me, do not take it, guys.
Come on, y'all.
Told me it was something in there that is demonic. It is very dangerous. But guess what I didn't do? I didn't judge anybody that took it. You want to know why? Because I believe we all have free will.
Salute to Sick With It for that OG Ratchet membership. Salute Sick With It. I appreciate you for gifting those 5 memberships as well. And we almost got 1,000 likes on the screen. We need 50 people to hit that like button. Let's go double tap that screen.
I believe that your free will is going to cost you. My job is to warn you, but my job is not to judge your decision, right? But I want you to just see the hypocrisy in that idea of that you were forced to get this. The Army was forced. The Navy was forced. The doctors and nurses could not go to their jobs. They were forced. Corporate companies. Unless you quit your job, you were forced to take this vaccine.
Is this true, y'all? Y'all let me. Is it true?
They stole they raped you of your.
Is this true, y'all? Let me know in the chat.
Free will, but told you can have a free will of your child. You want to know why? Not only is turbo cancer is happening, but infertility is happening. Yep. There is a reason why they were sending the black communities those free kits. Yeah. They don't give nothing to you for free. They won't even give you free chemo care.
Man, that's so true.
They won't even let you get free chemo if you get cancer, but they gave you free things to inject inside of your body that they did not know what it was. At the end of the injection, they said, the CDC put out a note and said that the people that were unvaxxed and the people that were vaxxed are the same people. Y'all can be together now.
Man,
that didn't make sense.
Let me tell you
But
something.
it was the infertility that happened. So you got to see there's an agenda behind all of this stuff, because it's the hypocrisy of everybody to think that the government really believes in free will. The government really believes in the care of human life, and they took the livelihood of people away to not provide for their families and would not give them governmental care because of all of this.
That's deep. I ain't gonna lie, that is deep right there, gang.
Hello.
My bad. I took it off, y'all. My bad. Damn it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Shit. Hold on. I took it off on accident. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me redo it. Let me get that back up there. I didn't mean to do that. All right, hold up. My fault. Let's do this. There we go. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's take this down. Boom. All right, my fault. Y'all can see it now, right? My fault. I apologize, y'all. I had messed it up. I accidentally took it off my screen. Let's try it again.
Hello. Hello.
Some weird shit going on in this world, man. What the hell?
Rome is in the middle of the Americas. It's all a Roman corporation. Every time I see the Mexican flag, I see the Italian flag, because it's exactly the same, minus the Roman eagle. Rome, which runs Mexico, in fact, Mexico is the center, Mesoamerica, it's the center of the Americas. This is where the Jesuits came, installed their Inquisition. Mexico had a violent, vicious Inquisition. They're telling you in your face, if you know what you're looking for, they've got the eagle, the Roman eagle, right in the middle of the green, red, and white. Exactly the same as the Italian flag, which comes from the Persian flag, which is horizontally green, white, and red. Because the Roman elite families, the Farneses in particular, the Orsini, the Pallavicinis, Aldobrandinis, they're all from Persian. They're all Iranians. Rome is in the...
Interesting shit.
When you ask any Ghanaian to sing a Christmas song, the first song that's going to come to their mind is Jingle Bells, Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
You don't know.
What if I told you that song is not even a Christmas song? Like, it has nothing to do with Christmas. In fact, it's a drinking song. When I say Jingle Bell, this is what is going to come to your mind first, right? But this is the real Jingle Bell. Now, the original name of this song, Jingle Bells, is One Horse Open Sleigh by James Pierpont back in 1857. So that's like 100 years before Ghana got independence. This song was first performed at the minstrel show. Now, if you don't know what the minstrel show is, you can Google it. You understand? This song is believed to have two origins, but there's a plaque that shows where the song comes from and then who wrote the song. When you Google Jingle Bell right now, they'll tell you that it's the ball they used to hang around horses back in the day to avoid collision in the snow. It made a lot of noise so that when they are riding in the snow, they will not collide against each other. But actually, this is the real Jingle Bell. It was like a collar they used to hang around the slaves back in the day so that they could not escape.
You get it?
If you're escaping, there's this bell at the edges that will make noise for them to come and catch you. So just in case you are thinking of singing Jingle Bell this Christmas, think twice. When you ask...
Man, I did not know that. That's freaking crazy.
The orphan asylums and orphan trains of the late 1800s and early 1900s. A lot of these children were survivors ripped from their family after the last reset. But I don't believe all these children were from the survivors of the last reset. The strange phenomenon of the Cabbage Patch Babies suggest a more nefarious meaning behind them. Were these babies clones or lab-grown children? Let's take a look at some found footage from a hospital in 1914, Britain, that further adds to the mystery of where these children all came from.
This shit is creepy as fuck. What the hell?
I figured out what they doing, and I'm about to connect all the dots. Now, what if I told you that those UFOs are not really UFOs that they're talking about in the mass media? They are basically drones that has a direct energy weapon that has a space-based laser generating system that can create pestilence. Everything that you're seeing taking place is the epitome of frequency warfare that can engineer asymmetrical biochemical warfare, because the frequencies from the direct energy weapon can cause neurological misfire, it can manipulate your nervous system, and it can also put holes in your auric field and make you depressed. So, it's not a coincidence that the United Healthcare CEO was just unalived. While simultaneously, you have these UFOs, which are basically drones that extract direct energy weapon beams that can manipulate your physiology and your neurological capacity. So one thing you got to understand about this simulation that we're living in, everything operates on a cyclum of a cycle, which is a pattern. And those patterns operates on the frequencies of time that is being manipulated by the three-dimensional construct. What you look.
Salute to Jay the Gent for that 5-piece. Says salute for the live, waking people up. Salute to you. Thank you.
Looking at it as a smoke screen, right? It's part of the dualistic paradox of illusions. So what you seeing in the sky ain't no damn UFOs. Those are drones that have direct energy weapons that's coming from the Luciferian Anunnaki faction, right? Because they are basically working with the Black Hats, which is basically the deep state shadow government that wants to manipulate everything within the factions of the simulation. So that's why the guy at the bottom of this picture, he said that we're on the brink. I figured out what they doing, and I'm about to connect all the dots.
What do y'all think about that? That's some, man, this is some deep shit going on right now.
You know, like, you remember the milk mustaches with all the athletes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You notice you don't see that anymore?
Yeah.
It's illegal. They did studies and they found out that milk actually does not do a body good. Milk actually causes you to leach calcium from the bones, making the bones more brittle.
Wow.
So that's why you don't see those commercials anymore.
About that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, there's a lot of things that we've been taught. That's why in my book, Vegetation Over Medication, the tagline is the myths, lies, and truth about food and modern medicine. Because there's a lot of things that we've been taught. I mean, even you look at remember back in the day, they used to have the food pyramid?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You look at what they have today, it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore.
Everything that we thought was good for us ain't good for us, man. It's starting to get crazy.
Are you from the old timeline or are you from the new timeline? Let me ask you, where is your heart? Okay, so let's talk about these Mandela effects that had me freaking out for a long time. Apparently, the heart is no longer on the left side of the chest. It's straight in the middle. If you don't believe me, Google it. And if you are saying it's always been the middle, well, you're from the new timeline. In our old world, our heart was on the left. Okay, you ready for the next one? Our kidneys. In our old timeline, our kidneys were in our lower back. In the new timeline, the new world, the kidneys are up, almost behind the lungs. I know, it's insane. And whoever's from the new timeline, please stop saying it's always been there. No, you're new. Our two worlds merged together between May and September of last year. Now, I truly think that when the CERN turned on the kaleidoscope and they were monkeying around with the God particle, I think they shifted us in a new timeline and we merged. Some of us are from old Earth and some of us are from new Earth. The way I distinguish one and the other is I ask people, where's your heart? If they say in the center and it's always been there, like they're convinced of it, they're from the new timeline. If they say it's on the left, okay, you're my homie. You're from the old timeline, from the old world, what I call the real world. How are you from the old timeline?
That shit is crazy right there. Now that's crazy.
Those of you that don't know, there is a spacecraft that has melted out of the ice in Greenland. As you know, the North Pole has melted completely. You can go from London to Moscow or to Russia by going over the North Pole now. All the ice cap is gone. The last place that has ice on it was Greenland. Greenland had a 18,000-foot ice cap on it. Well, the spacecraft that is anchored in the center of Greenland created the last ice age 50,000 years ago. It's a weather machine. It's 55 miles wide, 300 miles long, and 2 miles high. People that lived in it were called the Mois. If you draw a straight line from the spacecraft...
Bro, what was I saying about weather? Then I tell y'all niggas one ain't real.
Those of you that don't know, there is a spacecraft that has melted...
Did y'all know that shit? That's crazy.
This is the black sun. It's called the black... Now, that particular part there is called the black sun. Right up there you'll see a particular reptilian demon. You see a screw that represents the Kundalini. That reptilian demon that you see is the Kundalini in you. But you also see a demon called a karma zone. It's the holy demon. Now what is this? You go into your Godhead. The Kundalini is rising you to take you through the gateway, which is the black dot. But you have a lower nature. The lower nature likes it here. It wants to stay around. You understand? And it's going to do everything to keep you from going up. So therefore, it makes everything in your outside world seem impossible, so you'll get off the path. Oh shit, I ain't got no money. Oh this, oh that. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord made...
Craziness, right?
What is Tartaria, and why don't they want you to know the truth? Tartaria is one of the most ancient nations, one of the largest civilizations. The New World scum even rubs it in our faces in their books. Tartaria of the Old World, right below the New World Order. And after the last reset, great works like the Great Wall of Tartaria, the great technologies, the great architectural feats, were all rounded up and systematically changed and destroyed to match the vision of control for the New World elite parasites who think of us as nothing more than cattle. Just look at some further evidence here, a 1600 map of Tartaria showing Russia, China, and even the Great Wall of Tartaria at the border of China. Empires that never existed don't leave lineages of all the great emperors that reigned over Tartaria. Empires that never existed don't have their flags represented right next to America's and the flag of all nations. It's no surprise New World Russia's flag shows them trampling over the Tartarian flag. And of course the US government and CIA, the attack dog of the New World elites, had their hands in it. That's why if you want to see those NPCs turn into full Agent Smith mode, just mention the word Tartaria. And watch how angry it gets them. They'll tell you it's nothing more than a placeholder, like you just told them you had infidelities with their wife. You have to wonder what these world governments are trying to cover up. Does a civilization that never existed have a written language documented? True history deserves to be remembered and deserves to be preserved. And I will do my best on this channel to make those possible.
What do y'all think about that shit? There's some weird shit going on out here. Someone hit me up and says, everything makes sense. You just got to catch it like you always be saying. So them strikes on the ports was a bluff because of the warheads that's missing. That was the real problem. The scientist guy explaining a lot of stuff on that linked video. Not too deep, but makes a lot of sense how it's different operations in the government, good and bad. And the government don't be knowing too much that's going on about what other bad governments and different operations got going on. And they doing a lot of illegal stuff, and a lot of money is getting spent behind people's backs for advanced technologies, nuclear weapons, and all types of crazy exclusive ish like you were saying earlier. The government already had these entities doing reverse engineering for them using the alien technology. Is underground spots. People think Area 51 is the only spot. They got multiple underground bases. The gang must watch that video and listen. I'm going to send this other link about this dude that's using a voice cover and a mask on, exposing a lot of stuff. He's supposed to be a part of a strong, powerful that goes against the bad governments that cause harm, like trafficking the underage, you know what I'm saying? And all types of ish. It's weird because a lot of stuff that he be saying came to life about to happen. How about a lot of kids is missing and government keeps them in underground spots and hidden walls, and they're using humans for experiments. That's why a lot of people went missing, organ trafficking, and a whole bunch of crazy ish. Yeah. Let's keep it a big buck. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. Let's go. I know I sent you some pic from what yeah. I appreciate all the stuff y'all sent me, man. That's some crazy shit y'all was sending me. Hey, the gang stay woke, man. We always woke.
Check out this old clip of Deepak Chopra and Oprah talking about aging. Let's go.
You say that aging is a mistake.
Well, you know, when I was researching this book, I found that we have some real misconceptions about the aging process. For example, almost everybody believes that aging is fatal. But you look at the data and you find nobody really dies of old age. They die of diseases. Everybody believes that aging is irreversible. Now, that's also a misconception, because if you remove toxins from your body, if you learn to get the stress out of your life through meditation, if you change your environment, you can actually reverse the biological markers of aging. Like, most people think aging is normal, but what's normal? Perhaps we are confusing the normal with the psychopathology of the average, which is dull and uninteresting. I mean, there are people who are 25 and look 40 and behave like 40. There are people who are 60 and behave and have the biology of a person who's 30. Most people think aging is universal, but there are organisms in this world that never age.
Check out this old clip of...
That's crazy. That is freaking crazy, y'all. That is crazy. What do y'all think about all this stuff tonight, man? What do y'all think, man? It's a Ratchet. Let's talk. It's vital. Let's talk. What are you talking about? Hit me up on Instagram. My contact is right there. They said, Jay the Gent, LOL, I heard that. They said, I know someone that worked at an Amazon warehouse and they didn't let her use the bathroom while she was working, so she quit. What? Ratchet, this is DT Gamers. You had Neon your show before talking about the Bible and the Father. We need to talk. Just hit me up on Instagram. You keep saying we need to talk. My contact information is literally sitting right there on the screen. Just hit me up. That's all you got to do. Just hit me up. If we need to talk so much, I say it's not normal to age. I'm trying to see it. My contact information is the RatchetTV. It's sitting on the screen. Right there. The RatchetTV. Instagram, TikTok. Right there. He's sitting right there in front of your face. It's right there. All right. Someone said it's not normal to age. They said, where is that dragon at? You talking about the one that came from from CERN? I don't know, man. Some weird shit going on. These people been playing in our face for a long time, y'all. Now, this particular video tonight, it's not about the numbers. This is just about waking up who we can wake up. This video is not going to be one that goes viral and gets everyone in a uproar. They don't like when I talk about stuff like this. When I talk about stuff like this, we don't get the attention that we deserve. When I talk about stuff like Diddy or Jamie Foxx or some bullshit going on in the industry, that's when they love pumping those videos out. But this right here, they don't want to talk about this. They do not want us covering this type of shit. So all I can ask y'all to do is double tap the screen and get the likes up so we can get this video out there in the algorithm. And just subscribe to the channel so you can continue to get more videos like this, and also share the video. If y'all could share the video, that would help us out a lot. That's all I can ask you. Is you could just share it to somebody. And if we get 20 people to get this to 1,000 likes, we're almost to 1,000. So if y'all could just share this video out, that's the most I could really ask y'all to do, is just share the video. I can't ask much more than just to share the video. Nicole, I'm not even sure what the hell is funny right now, but I'm not saying nothing funny on the screen, Nicole Legor. I haven't been joking all night. I don't know what the fuck is so funny. What are you laughing at? What's so funny? I would love to be enlightened. Illuminate me. What the hell is so hilarious in the chat? Because we're talking about some serious shit. So Nicole Lagwire, however you say your damn last name, before I pack your ass up out the chat, I would love to know what the fuck is so funny. What is so funny? Please enlighten me. Please enlighten me, Nicole. Can Nicole tell me what's so damn funny, y'all? I'm gonna wait. I said hundreds of years they played in our face. Great content, RatchetTV. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Nicole, I'm waiting on you. What is so funny? Let's see. Let's see what's so funny. Let's go to her. Let me see who she is real quick. The only thing is funny is those damn edges. I'm going to keep it a big buck. That's about the only thing. And don't come over here trolling. I'm going to get on your ass and you're going to leave out of here crying. All right. Anyway. Let's continue. Nicole, hey, don't troll me. I troll back. And it ain't funny when I troll back. All right. It says she was laughing at you snapping on dude. Oh, well, I apologize. She said she should. Oh, well, it's all good. Well, hey. Potato. Potato. I just told you. It's all good. I just trolled back. Shouldn't have been laughing. All right. But anyway, it says she was laughing at you, Snap. I am laughing at a comment. Ain't nothing funny. I'm not. If any comments are trolling, it says she's an alien. They say now they shook. The only thing that's ever funny on this channel is when you roast people for being stupid. It happens. So, tomato. I can feel the bad energy when I walk outside every day. It's a dark cloud over U.S. and spiritual warfare is happening also. That's facts. Spiritual warfare is among us, and I challenge all y'all to wake up. Your pineal glands. The sun will help you. Open up that third eye. The third eye is very existent. It's right there in the middle of your forehead. You just got to wake it up and you got to be woke. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be woke. Not true. I find it funny when he make believers and the face they got on. Not true. I find it funny when he makes believers and the face they got on. What? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Nicole, just give it up. We good. You didn't troll. I said my bad. We cool. Just move on. All right. Let's hear about the mofo aliens. First of all, Mike, let me put you in timeout for 10 minutes. See you tomorrow or some shit. Don't come over here telling me what the hell I need to rewind the damn live and come over here telling me what the hell I need to be doing, motherfucker. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. If you ever feel someone's negative energy or demonic spirits around you, all you got to do is close up your energy so you're protected from them. Now that's facts. Jesus, kids ain't funny. The Battle of Armageddon. Now Ratchet be lying. He cap. Then he show he not. They got what? The ace face. What are you talking about? Spiller the driller. I don't know if you're just. I don't know. I'm just. I don't know what the hell you're saying, fam. I don't even want to get it confused. Listen, pack them up, Ratchet. He timing out everybody. I ain't timed out nobody. I only timed out one person. But for you saying I timed out everybody, let's put your ass in timeout. Get your goofy ass on. All right. I said please double tap the screen, y'all. I don't know. These trolls is out. I don't give a damn what they talking about. Hey, we got 10 people. We need 10 people to double tap the screen. We need 10 people to double tap that screen. 10 people. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they talking about, man. Just leave me the hell alone. Please. Yeah, please, y'all. I would just suggest leave Ratchet alone right now. I've been nice all night. All I'm asking y'all to do, I gave y'all some great content. We talk about the Bible, Jesus. Y'all want me to get back on this type of content, and I get back and y'all want to start with the weird stuff. When dudes think you lying and they see you wasn't and they feel like idiots, I find it. Oh, okay, I got you. This has been an eye-opener, Ratchet. Salute, Karma Girl. Bro, think Jesus is real and be cursing all day. Okay, well, Jesus is very real, and he real enough to know I will pack your bitch ass up. Get your bitch ass on. Hold on. Get this goofy motherfucker out of my chat. I know just because I believe in Jesus don't mean I won't cuss your bitch ass out. Now get the fuck off my channel. Who channel you think you on, fam? Just because my shit say Jesus saves don't mean he gonna save you from getting your ass cussed out by RatchetTV. Get your weird ass on, man. Get your weird ass on. I ain't just because I believe in Jesus don't mean I won't get right on your ass. No, did he? Jesus is very real, and he real enough to know I'm on your ass. No, did he? It's a great show to spread the information. Now, why y'all want to troll? Like, for what? What about this content makes you want to troll me? I can see y'all don't believe in Jesus. Now get your weird ass on, man. I said I'm screaming. I believe in karma. I definitely do. Diamond. Stop. I said, please leave King alone. He on point. Yeah, I don't know why they trying to get me off my information tonight, but it don't matter, man. We done got hopefully this message resonates to somebody out there. Hopefully somebody caught this message. Hopefully somebody woke up. Thank you. Talk a lot about Jesus, but people don't want you to talk about Jesus. People forget it how Jesus' disciples work. When you start speaking the truth, demons come out to play. Blessings, Ratchet. Great content. Salute. Who is bothering Ratchet? Get Ratchet piped up. We are reincarnated beings. Our souls never die. It's a great show, Ratchet. I appreciate y'all. Great show. UFOs are everywhere. Salute, bae. There's UFOs everywhere. They right here in front of your face, and they ain't going nowhere. So please, y'all, share this live. Please share this live tonight. I challenge everybody to please share this live on your social media accounts. Get the likes up. We got to 1,000 likes. Thank y'all for that, at least. And we got to $412. Not mad at that either. I ain't mad at that at all. I do appreciate everybody for pulling up, popping out, showing up, and showing out. Now, tomorrow night, I will go live and do a giveaway at some point. I don't know what time. We will do a giveaway for the ladies for Christmas, for my single mothers. Only for the single mothers. Married, ask your husband for some shit. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck on. I can't do nothing for you if you're married. But for the single mothers, I will do something special. And you got to be a green member or a moderator on my channel. A green member or a moderator. So, yes. It said, King, you are the greatest. Thanks for the content. I'm going to put the word out. Please share the live. Please. Thank you. Deja vu equals reincarnation. Let me tell y'all something before y'all do go. I don't have dreams anymore. I don't even remember the last dream I had. And I'm gonna tell you why I think, or I know I don't have dreams. I don't have dreams is because I'm able to know it's a dream and I control every dream I'm in. For some reason, every time I dream, and let's say I get into some trouble and I get like cornered by like robbers or something, or someone is trying to harm me in my dream. Every dream I have, I can close my eyes and teleport, or I can fly. Every dream, every single dream I have, I can either close my eyes and just teleport into another place, or I can fly, and it never fails. So every time I dream and anything happens in my dream, I can control the dream. I know I'm dreaming. It's like I can control my dreams completely. So I don't, it's really years since I've had a dream. I cannot remember the last dream I had because when I go to sleep, I work. I'm thinking in my sleep. I just do research in my sleep. I listen to videos and research while I'm sleeping. I wake up and it all makes sense. I don't dream about anything. Like I don't remember. When I wake up, I have no remembrance of anything. I just woke up from a sleep. I didn't dream about anything. I don't have nightmares. I don't have dreams. I don't know if I'm the only person. Someone says I dream every night. I cannot dream to save my life. I don't dream. I dream every night and I want them to stop. They are extremely vivid, never scary, but too vivid. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. I keep getting stuck when it's time to astral project. I'm telling you, man, I just close my eyes like this and I just teleport. Every dream, I just close my eyes and I teleport. Or I just jump and fly in the sky. It never fails. My dreams are vivid. But I don't dream, though. I cannot remember. Does anybody else not have dreams? If you do have dreams and you remember your dreams, drop the gems. If you don't dream, drop the eyeballs. Let me do that. If you do dream, drop the gems. If you do not dream, drop the eyeballs, especially the flying part. I like my dreams. Me too, Ratchet. I don't dream, but everything I couldn't figure out when I was woke adds up when I'm asleep. Facts, bossy. I was thinking people were stealing my dreams to see what I'm thinking. Hey, you never know. I wish I could stop dreaming. So I see a lot of people do dream. Bossy doesn't dream. Few people don't dream. Clyde doesn't dream. A few people don't dream. Dundada says, so. I don't dream every night. Duke does not dream. Roosevelt doesn't dream. Tatasha Hicks does not dream. Where there's smoke, there's fire does not dream. Dreaming is a portal. Take 10% of that Xan, you're gonna dream. I don't do no damn Xans. The hell? And I don't have nightmares. I don't take any damn meds or drugs, bro. Look, the only CBD. That's it. And if you think it's CBD, it's illegal. CBD. But other than that, nothing, fam. Nothing. I didn't until lately. Me neither. They said we are dreaming now. There's no difference. It's all thoughts. Well, you get what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean, like a smart ass answer, but whatever. We're dreaming now. We're technically living in a simulation, so technically it is a dream. Motherfucker, we're woke. But I get what you're trying to say, but motherfucker, we're woke and you're sitting right here listening to me. We're not technically in a dream. Diamond. Stop. Damn, Diamond. Oh, you finna start going in your bed when I go live. They say, both I haven't had a dream in a long time until last night. It was a nightmare. I cannot remember the last nightmare I had. I damn sure do not remember the last nightmare I had. Said drugs, typo. We gonna wake up in a pod. My dreams tend to feel like deja vu. It said, us old folk take meds for the ish they effed up. What? Spiller, you've been saying some weird shit all night. Vasilis is chilling. Hell yeah, he is. Time is an illusion. We live the same day over and over. I cannot stop dreaming for nothing. And not to be funny, for some reason, if I eat Oreo cookies at night, the dreams are super vivid. I don't know what that means. Hey, you want me to show you something about Oreos? Y'all want to see something crazy about Oreos before we leave? Hold on. Watch this. Let me find this real quick. Let me do this. All right, now watch this. I'm finna send myself this real quick. I'm gonna show you something. You better stop eating them damn Oreos. Oreos good as hell. Don't get me wrong. But look, let me show you something about them Oreos you've been eating. Look at this. Now watch this. Watch this. Now watch this.
1 second. 0.5 second. 1 second. 3 seconds. 5 seconds. 30 seconds.
What you got to say about that? Oreo eaters. Oreo eaters. What do you got to say about that? Oh, shit. Hold on.
0.1 second.
What do y'all got to say about that for the Oreo eaters? Milk was indicated to have opioid activity. Yeah, so there you go for all the Oreo eaters in the building. I told you, I'm going to wake y'all ass up tonight. So the people that eat Oreos, that's what you're putting in your bodies. That's what you're putting in your bodies if you're an Oreo eater. So, yeah, be careful with eating those Oreos every night. That's what you're putting in your body. Milk, horrible for you. The only disease known to man, technically, is mucus. And that's exactly what milk is. Hey, man, I can't pull up all these videos. You done sent me like 100 videos. I wish I could watch all of them on here on live, but I can't, bro. We done been on live 3.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I can't watch all them damn videos tonight, man. But I appreciate you for sending me shit. But you got to stop, bro. I can't take it no more. All right, it says I don't want another Oreo. Humans shouldn't be drinking cow milk. Yeah, stop. Yeah, it's a lot of weird shit. I just stopped doing a lot of shit, y'all. So I don't know. I stopped doing a lot of shit, and meat is gonna be something that I just gonna have to. I have to give up, bro. I mean, watching these videos tonight and then waking myself up is making me not even want to be a meat eater no more, man. It's fucking crazy, man. Said body heat can't even break that down. Hell, fire can't break that down. Body heat damn sure can't. It's a satanic symbol on the Oreo. I stopped drinking milk years ago. Even my pizza is always cheeseless. Yeah, man. You got to be careful with whatever you eat, man. No Oreos no more, y'all. No Oreos. Stay away from them Oreos, gang. I encourage y'all to stay away from the Oreos, gang. All right, well, I'm fixing to get off here, get on Discord, get me something to eat. I don't know, man. I'm trying to find something to eat. Salute to everybody for pulling up, popping out, showing up, and showing out. I do appreciate all y'all. Hopefully, everybody in the chat woke up tonight. Hopefully, this message can resonate. Hopefully, y'all share it and like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really hope and pray everybody wakes up and finds, you know what I'm saying, the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm not here to convert nobody or tell nobody what to do. I just hope and pray that everybody finds the way. And everything is through Christ. So please do your homework, wake up. Everything is in front of your faces. A lot of this stuff is illusions, but a lot of this stuff is not meant for you to know because it was all hidden. So please do your homework, do your research. Please, I encourage all y'all to do your own homework and do your own research. I appreciate everybody. Good night to everybody in the building. I'm getting the hell off here. Salute to everybody. Salute, salute. Salute. This is your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is RatchetTV. Hey, I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. Good night to everybody in the building. Thank you for all the donations, the love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you would ever know. God bless you all. Jesus is king. I'm out, gang. Tone bite.